Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Janis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Larsen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Megan. I am going to be taking you through this match today. We've got the second seed, Carlos Alcaraz, playing Tommy Paul. It's the first time these two have met, actually, in the round of 32 here in Montreal. So Tommy Paul will be serving to get us underway in this round of 32 match. Got a cracking lineup of matches, both in Montreal and Toronto today, actually. Ridiculous draws all around as well. Tommy Paul here, ready to serve to get us underway in this opening set. Second serve here for Tommy Paul. Play's been a bit delayed over the past day or two because of the rain here in Montreal, but all good to go here today on time. So we should get all the matches done and dusted today. And Carlos just pushes the ball along there. It's 15 love for Tommy Paul. So we've got four main courts here in Montreal with play today. With this one here at Court Central. We've got Court Rogers as well, and also Court 9 and Court 5 will have matches. So loads of matches to be going on. Up after this one, we've got the really exciting match between Daniil Medvedev and Nick Kyrgios. So hi to all of you in the chat as well. Thanks for joining me on this one. Good to see you all with us. I'm excited for this. It's really, really exciting draws on both sides. Oh, it's good there from Tommy Paul. Gets Carlos going the wrong way. 40 love. This is a great start for the American. We have also got some action going on in Toronto. Right now, we have Elena Rybakina and Coco Gauff. What a match that is around 32 as well. That is going ahead. They've just got underway there. There's also Anisimova Pliskova. That's another really good one. And Mertens and Georgie, who took up Raducanu yesterday. So I'll try to keep you up to date on those scores as well. But Tommy Paul here to try and start us off with a game to love. Oh, he can't do it as that forehand sails long. 40-15. I don't want to say in comment for the centre court matches and the WTA yet. It's a great order of play, isn't it? You've got a Swiatek Tomljanovic. We'll be covering that one. It won't be me, but I might be Ben or JG. I'm not sure. But yeah, Swiatek up first, and we got Haddad Maya Fernandez. Then the midnight session, well, midnight here in the in the UK, but the night session is Serena Williams against Belinda Bencic. Serena Williams, of course, unless you have been living under a tennis rock, well, you know that Serena Williams has announced her plans for, well, she doesn't want to say retiring, really. She's saying evolving away from the sport, but it's looking like the US Open is going to be her final outing. So probably one of the last professional matches we'll get to see, outside of the US Open today against Serena Williams and Bencic. Hopefully Williams can get the win there. Yeah, hi Gary. I'm exactly the same as you. There's just so many good matches on. I don't know where to look, really, honestly. But yeah, hopefully, well, thanks for the like anyway, and stick around for the score anyway, because should be a good one. We got Alcaraz coming on with a fight back here in this opening game. It was 40 love up, but he's eyeing this one here. So let's see how this rally plays out. Oh, Tommy Paul. Oh, he's just landed in on that cross court. Alcaraz gets there. Paul goes back down there, and somehow Alcaraz gets it back again. What defense from Carlos Alcaraz. Eventually, though, Tommy Paul with a silky drop shot at the net. What a rally that was. And after a bit of trouble then, faced from 40 loved up, Tommy Paul does come through there. What defense from Alcaraz from that point. But that was a beautiful touch of the net from Tommy Paul. So he does get the opening game on the board. Tommy Paul holds serve. Alcaraz will serve next. Question, who do you think will win between Kyrgios and Medvedev? Well, it's tough because obviously Kyrgios, well, they're both in form. They both are coming back off the title wins. Daniil winning in Los Cabos and then Kyrgios winning last week in Washington. So they're both in good form. Of course, Medvedev is the world number one, and I would have to edge Medvedev, but Kyrgios is so unpredictable. You can never count him out. I think it's going to be a really good match, that one. But I'm going to maybe edge Medvedev for that. So Alcaraz serving to get his campaign underway. Oh, it's a good serve back and return from Paul. Alcaraz with the forehand. Cross court from Paul. Alcaraz digs the forehand back out. Oh, what a cross court backhand from Tommy Paul. This is a great start for him. Love 15. Unfortunately, Gary, it was on far too late for me last night, the Bianca Dasha match. I think it was the midnight match. Well, I think it was even gone midnight. I'm not sure, but I didn't get to see it. I was gutted. But Bianca coming through that one in straight sets, I think it was, wasn't it, for Andreescu? I'll just check the score here now. I believe it was straight sets. It was straight sets. A tiebreak in the first set and then 6-4. It's a good win for Andreescu, the hometown favourite. Oh, I'm glad someone agrees with me. Todd also giving Medvedev the edge. Yeah, I think Medvedev is fancy in this title defence at the US Open. Trouble here for Alcaraz, though. Love 30. Tommy Paul is finding some magic in this so far. Some beautiful touches. So what can Alcaraz do here? I'm loving this kit as well, actually. The night kit that Alcaraz has on. Good serve. Return is long from Paul. 15-30. Big point to win there for Alcaraz. So this is actually Alcaraz's first match on a hard court since he won that title in Miami earlier this year. It was his first really big title, the Masters 1000 in Miami. And he hasn't played on a hard court since that title run. So this will be a really good way to see what kind of form he's in on this surface. Wow, it's almost 3 hours. I hadn't realised that. There've been some pretty long matches in this so far, but that sounds tough. I agree with you there. Dasha is one of my new favourites as well, in light of everything that's come out recently and the way she's spoken so well about current events and things going on in her life. She's one of my new favourites as well. Hi, Michael. I won't answer that again because I have no idea. But hope you're well. So from love 30 down, 30 all here for Carlos. What can he do? Fine. Nope, doesn't find the first serve. Just long there. Donovan saying come for Layla over Bianca, but rooting for them both. The two Canadian home favourites, of course, for the Toronto title. So Bianca is playing Alizé Cornet later. She's the last matchup tonight on the centre court in Toronto. Fernandez is second up on the main court, so she's playing Haddad Maia, as I said, of Brazil. So they both come through their opening matches. It's good. It's good to see kind of where Leylah Fernandez is at as well after coming back from that injury that she had. We haven't seen her play in a while. So Alcaraz from love 30 down now has a game point at 40-30. Doesn't find the first serve. Also, we've got Casper Ruud out on court. He's playing Alex Molchan. They are on serve in the opening set there. One game apiece, I think. Almost. Casper Ruud with the point to close that out. Coco Gauff and Elena Rybakina on serve. 2-1 to Rybakina over there. So an excellent return there from Tommy Paul sets up deuce. So early trouble still for Alcaraz. Finds the first serve this time. Forehand return from Paul. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. And it's into the net from Tommy Paul. It is advantage Alcaraz. So I hope you're all enjoying these two tournaments so far. Like I said, there's been some excellent, even round one matches going on both sides of the draw. I love this Canadian double tournament, between Montreal and Toronto. It's one of my favourite parts of the hardcore, actually. Oh, an ace down the middle from Carlos Alcaraz to close out the game. That was a good game to get through that one. Faced a bit of trouble, but he does seal it out with an ace, so it is one game apiece.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos!
Hey, David. Yeah, thanks very much. Be good to see you back as well on the commentary. You've been missed. So, Tommy Paul serving at 1 game apiece. Oh, I actually do have a Tommy Paul button now. I didn't think I had one, but yeah, I'll get the Tommy Paul button back out next time he wins a game. Oh, Alcaraz. Oh, giving Tommy Paul a bit of a taste of his own medicine there. Love 15. Yeah, I could see some of you in the comments. So Leslie was asking what time is it in the US. So play started at 11 a.m. I believe. Yeah, I'm sure I can see you guys confirming. Yeah, so it's 11:22 in here in Canada, in Montreal. So Tommy Paul has love 15. Big forehand from Alcaraz there. Cross got forehand from Paul. Alcaraz down the line. Cross got backhand from Paul is wide, and it's love 30 here now. So after facing a bit of trouble on his own serve, Alcaraz with some chances. Boa tarde to you too as well, Amanda. If you are watching, go on, hit that like button. Got 27 already. That's pretty good. So thanks everybody who has hit that button. Subscribe if you're new as well. And this run up to the US Open, we'll have some cracking matches for you. So Tommy Paul at love 30 does find the first serve. It's a good return from Alcaraz. Oh, but we've got our first shank of the match from Carlitos. And it's 15-30. So it's not a break point for Carlos. Tommy Paul serving at 15-30. Finds the first serve. Forehand return from Carlos. Big forehand cross court from Tommy Paul. Backhand from Carlos. We're going cross court to cross court here. Slice from Carlos. Now Tommy Paul runs around for the forehand, but it's wide, and it is a break point this time for Alcaraz. 15-40. Just a few unforced errors from Paul in this game. So Alcaraz with the first chances to break. 2 break points here for the second seed. Medvedev, top seed, of course. We have no Novak or Rafa at this tournament for very different reasons. But Medvedev and Carlos, seeds 1 and 2. And Tommy Paul saves a break point there with a good serve, and the return goes long from Alcaraz, so it is 30-40. Hey, you've got the predictions kicking in. Hey, yeah, hope you're all right. What are your predictions for this one? Actually, why don't all of you let me know what your predictions are for this one? Is Tommy Paul gonna pull off the upset here, or is it gonna be Carlitos? And it's breakpoint number 2 saved by Tommy Paul here, so we are at deuce. So Tom asking, is this a round 1 matchup? Well, it's a round of 32, so it is technically the second round, but Alcaraz had a bye in the first round. The top seeds get a bye here. I can't quite remember. I'm going to have a look and see who Tommy Paul beat in his round of 64 match. He beat Pospisil. Yeah, Tommy Paul defeated Pospisil in the first round, and Alcaraz, as I said, had the bye into the second round. So after having 2 break points against him, Tommy Paul now has the advantage here. Oh, Prediction King has said it. You heard it here. First, Alcaraz in a close, straight set to win. That sounds about right, doesn't it? Tommy Paul getting himself out of trouble here. This is good. Oh, and as I say that, he's fairly routine backhand has gone along there from Paul. So back at deuce once again. Todd also saying Alcaraz in 2. I'll also update you on the Rybakina and Goff score as well. Now that's another really big match that we've got that's going on in Toronto. They're 2 games apiece so far in that opening set. So no news there so far. So Tommy Paul with a second serve here at deuce. Alcaraz, the big forehand return. Tommy Paul gets it back. Now the drop shot from Alcaraz is too good for Tommy Paul. And it is another break point here for Carlos. Break point number 3. You've seen we know how good he is with the drop shot. I always like to see him get it out early, Carlos. So can he convert on the 3rd break point? Oh, yes, of course. I did mention earlier that Pliskova and Anisimova were playing, and I forgot to check the score there. But as you say, 5-1 up already for Pliskova. It's a great start for her there, Pliskova. So breakpoint Alcaraz. Oh, what a pass! I was about to say what a forehand from Tommy Paul, and somehow Alcaraz finds some magic. Blasts a passing shot cross court off a really good shot from Tommy Paul, and it is the break of serve for Carlos Alcaraz. So he leads 2-1.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
And Gary's saying as well, Georgie is off to the races. She's 3-love up on Mertens. Georgie with that good win against Emma Raducanu in the previous round. It's a tight first set, but then won a tiebreak fairly easily, 7 points to love, Georgie, and then ran away with the second set. So defending champion is Georgie, the surprise winner from last year. She's looking good here. Maybe Georgie, it would be such a WTA thing, wouldn't it, if Georgie were to just sort of come out from nowhere and defend this title. But yes, we've got Pliskova and Georgie. Well, Georgie also has 3 break points on the serve of Mertens there as well. And as I say, Pliskova has just taken the opening set against Anisimova 6-1. So both off to a flyer. Goff and Rybakina a little more straightforward on the serve at 3-2. Yeah, good question there from Todd. I'm a big fan of Camilla Giorgi, and I don't know. She hits the ball so hard, and she's got such a small frame, like you say. But I think she's great to watch. Sam, hope I'm saying it right. Giorgi, I think. Well, my partner's half Italian, so I should probably be able to say that correctly. But I'm hoping it's right, Giorgi. I heard I think Sam Smith was commentating yesterday on that match. She was calling her Georgie. I'm pretty sure that's wrong. Yeah, Sean saying hope Raducanu sticks to the coach for a while. She's working with Dmitry Tursunov on a trial basis. But for the US Open swing anyway. So let's see how that partnership how works out. Hopefully, yeah, because she could do with just a steady coach, really, couldn't she, Raducanu? So Carlos Alcaraz serving up a break at 2-1. Can he consolidate? Finds the first serve. Tommy Paul gets the return back in play. Forehand down the line from Alcaraz. Cross court from Tommy Paul. Forehand inside out from Carlos. That's good length from Paul here. Oh, and a beautiful backhand cross court from Tommy Paul. Love 15. So he's got Alcaraz at love 15 again. Yeah, Jean St. Georgie. She designs her own outfits. I read about that. A few years ago now, actually. But always keep an eye on Georgie's outfits, because you won't see them on any other player. They're all her own. So love 15 here on the serve of Alcaraz. Doesn't find the first serve. Yes, it's a good point. I never understand why you'd have 2 players on the same court wearing the same outfit. Well, except, for doubles, of course. But, when you've got 2 players, say both sponsored by Nike, for example, and then wearing the exact same outfit on either end of the court, it's just too confusing. Just, at least wear something different. But yeah, I think it is refreshing. It really is. And again, Paul has Alcaraz at love 30. He did this in the previous game as well, and Alcaraz came through. So in a little bit of trouble, but he does have the break advantage, Carlos. Oh, it's a great serve down the tee, and the return there is long from Tommy Paul, so it's 15-30, excuse me. So it's just like it was in the previous service game. Incidentally, Georgie is up 4-love on Elisa Mertens, and they're serving, so looking like a 5-love lead there for Georgie. Cracking start. Good serve from Alcaraz. Good return from Paul. Now the backhand slice from Alcaraz. Cross-court from Paul. Alcaraz goes backhand cross-court. Backhand cross-court from Paul as well. He runs around for the forehand now, does Tommy Paul. Oh, but the inside-out forehand from Alcaraz is wide, and it is 2 break points here for Tommy Paul now to get the break back. It's 15-40. Yeah, Sam's saying, I wonder how Raducanu will get her confidence back. It's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, when you do think about, the losses that she's had recently. Okay, she lost to Samsonova in the previous tournament in Washington. Samsonova went on to win that tournament, so that is not a bad loss. And then, of course, she lost to Georgie yesterday, and Georgie, the defending champion. Yeah, so they're not bad losses for her. She's just 19, and I think as long as she can sort of keep that in her mind and think, I'm still 19, I'm still learning, I'm losing to these good players. I think people need to go a little easier on her, I think, than maybe some do. But yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be really, really tough for her going into the US Open as defending champion. And yeah, maybe if she can get some match wins under her belt to get the confidence up. Yeah, I agree. Maybe, I don't know if it'd be wise to suggest to play the other couple of 250s the week before the US Open. But it could end up working for her. I mean, she came through qualifying last year, so she did play those extra matches going into it to win the title. So it could be a good shout there for her to maybe play one of those 250s before the US Open just to get some more match wins under her belt. And as I was talking there, Tommy Paul has indeed broken back for on the serve of Alcaraz. So it is a break of serve. And Tommy Paul now has got us back at 2 games apiece.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
And Tommy Paul has 30-love here. Yeah, good point from Jean. Montreal courts are slower, so I expect Alcaraz serve to get broken a lot in those matches. Good serve from Tommy Paul. Return is wide from Alcaraz, and it's 40-love very quickly here for Tommy Paul. It's a great response after losing the break, losing his serve. See Elena Rybakina and Coco Gauff. Coco Gauff has just broken Rybakina to go up 4-3 over in Toronto. So a good start there for Gauff over the reigning Wimbledon champion. So it's a very quick hold of serve there for Tommy Paul. He does indeed get a game to love on the board. He leads now 3-2. So over in Toronto, like I said, we've got Gauff up a break on Rybakina. We've got Pliskova up a set and a break on Anisimova. 6-1 and 2-love, well, almost 2-love for Pliskova there. And Georgie, is up 4-1. Mittens has got one of the breaks back. But yeah, cracking starts over there. The first match on centre court won't start till 1 p.m. local time rather than the 11 a.m. start for the rest of the matches. So Iga Swiatek won't be on until 1 p.m., which is about 6 p.m. here in the UK. She's playing Ayla Tomljanovic. It will be covered for you on GTL, that one. So let's see how Casper Ruud is doing over on Court Rogers. He is up a break on Alex Molchan, who's Casper Ruud. He leads 3-1. So looking good there for the Norwegian as well. We've had the confirmation really today that the lineup for the Labour Cup for Team Europe has been confirmed. In addition to the big four, of course, with Rafa, Roger, Andy, and Novak, we will have Stefanos Tsitsipas and Casper Ruud rounding out Team Europe. So that is a pretty strong Team Europe if ever there was one. very much looking forward to the Labour Cup this year. Yeah, and Devin saying Tommy seems to be on his game today. He does. I mean, he did go down an early break to Alcaraz, but credit to him, he broke back and he has hit a few beautiful shots in this Tommy Paul. So he's doing well. He's holding his own here. Second seed has got to work hard for this win. So Alcaraz serving at 2-3. Second serve back and return from Paul. I think that was a slight miss hit, and it gives Alcaraz the time to put the forehand away. 15-love. Unfortunately, I haven't, Ronan. I might have to try and get better JG to get me some press tickets somehow. But no, I'm still working on it. I'm hoping I'll be able to maybe get some from somewhere. Otherwise, I'll be covering it all for you, lovely people. Hopefully on GTL. Oh, one the big serve down the tee, just wide there for Alcaraz. Second serve here. Backhand return from Paul just clears the net. Another backhand slice from Carlos. Backhand cross-cut from Paul. Carlos goes down the line. Tommy Paul with the forehand. Backhand cross-cut from Alcaraz. That's a beautiful shot. Tommy Paul manages to get it back. Oh, and Alcaraz makes the error on the forehand. So some good defense from Paul. Forces the error there from Carlos. And it is 15-1. Pliskova now up 6-1 to love on Anisimova. So she is flying, Karolina Pliskova, over in Toronto. So Alcaraz 15-all. Doesn't find the first serve. Yeah, I agree with you there. The no points situation from Wimbledon it really has thrown a spanner in the works. Because I mean, Coco Gauff and Elena are back in a round of 32 match. It's just. I mean, that's a final, isn't it? You know, it's crazy, some of these matchups. You know, Kasakina, Andreescu as well. It's just, yeah, these Rybakina should not be played in Coco Gauff in a round of 32. Oh, thank you, Gary. Yeah, I actually haven't even checked the likes in a while, but we're at 40 now. So, yeah, go on, let's get the 50 first. Maybe we can get to 100 by the end of the match. But go on, hit that like button if you are watching along. I would really, really appreciate it. Oh, wow, I like this stat from Jean. Highest breakpoint conversion rate than any other hardcourt tournament. Oh, Tommy Paul there with an excellent return of serve. And just as you say that, he has got 2 break points on the serve of Carlos Alcaraz. So I think we are going to be seeing, well, we've already seen 2 breaks. Could we be seeing a third? Tommy Paul's average topspin speed is up quite a bit from his first round in this match. He's really going for it. Second serve for Alcaraz, 2 break points. Second serve up, Tommy Paul. Oh, it's long on the return. Saves 1, 30-40. Yeah, exactly. 2022 Wimbledon champion, 2022 Roland Garros finalist, around a 32 at a Masters 1000. It's crazy. So Gauff is up 5-3 there on Elena Rybakina. Also, Pliskova is flying even more. She's 6-1, 3-love up. And Georgie is serving for the opening set at 5-1. And Carlos saves another break point here with a big vamos because it is deuce. I hope so. I hope Pliskova's finally finding some form. I'm a fan of Karolina Pliskova, and she's always such an unpredictable. Well, it's weird to say that she's unpredictable because she's so soft. She is consistent. Like, she's been consistent in the top. And I reckon she's one of the best players that hasn't got a slam. Yeah, Pliskova winning the US Open, I don't know, it would be hilarious. But yeah, I agree with you, Todd. I think I do hope Pliskova can get a major title before the end of her career, because she's too good to not have one. So Alcaraz, after facing 2 break points, has now got the advantage. Let on the first serve here. Thanks, JC. Everybody follow JC's lead. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new as well. Oh, it's a good serve there from Alcaraz. It's a good deep return from Tommy Paul, and Alcaraz goes along. So we're back at deuce. I've been asking in any thoughts on the Kyrgios-Medvedev match. Well, they're both in good form, as I mentioned earlier, both coming off some title runs. Los Cabos for Medvedev and Washington for Kyrgios. I'm edging at Medvedev personally, but you never know with Kyrgios. So Alcaraz, oh, the drop shot. Oh, it's a beauty. It's a lovely backhand drop shot from Carlos Alcaraz for the advantage. Yeah, in the comments, I agree with you that the US Open probably is Pliskova's best chance at winning a slam. She has reached the final there before. Kanepi versus Pliskova US Open final. It could actually be. It really could. Good serve from Alcaraz. The return is out from Paul, and he does get through the game. Carlos, he faced break points galore in that one, but he does pull through, and it is 3 games apiece.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So we've had a couple of early breaks, but we are back on serve at 3 games apiece. Tommy Paul serving. It's a good first serve. Oh, into the net from Carlos. 15-love. So who are your picks for the US Open on both sides, the men and the women? Jamie saying Alcaraz, the 3rd favourite for the US Open. I previously said that I reckon it's a mix of 3. I did say Medvedev, Nadal, and Alcaraz, but I'm putting Sinner up there as well, I think, based on his recent form. But I probably would. I don't know if I put Medvedev or Nadal first, but I put those 2, 1 and 2, and then I'd probably put Alcaraz 3rd and Sinner 4th. That might be mine. 30-love here for Paul. And you're asking about is Iga the player to beat in New York? I think she is. She still is the player to beat. Not the clear favourite like she was for Roland Garros, I think, but I think she is absolutely the player to beat. She's just too good. She's the world number 1, and unless she ends up facing a French woman, who knows? It could be Garcia and Cornet looking to do it again. But I think it is. Iga definitely has to be the favourite. But wouldn't it just be poetic? Wouldn't it just, if we could get Serena to win that 24th slam? I mean, I hate doing the 24th thing because, as far as I'm concerned, and I'm sure most people in the tennis world are concerned, Serena Williams is the greatest of all time, and that 23 stands at the top of the list, and no questions asked. But it would just be the perfect way to end a career, wouldn't it? If Williams at a home slam could just do it. Oh, what a shot from Alcaraz down the line, 30-all. How did he win that point, Alcaraz? Ooh, got a prediction here. Rafa and Iga, just like Roland Garros. I like that. Yeah, I'm glad that some of you were agreeing with me here. Rafa, Medvedev, Alcaraz, and Sinner. Todd saying Medvedev and Swiatek. Yeah, JC, Georgie is the defending champion in Toronto. She is 5-3 up on Elisa Mertens. was a 0.5 love up, I think. So Mertens on the comeback, but yeah, Georgie is the defending champion. Second serve, Paul. Alcaraz now at the backhand. Backhand cross-cut from Paul, who was just in there. Good cross-cut from Alcaraz. Now the slice backhand. Tommy Paul with the cross-cut. Oh, the error from Carlos brings up 40-30 for Paul. Went for a bit too much there, did Carlitos. Yeah, Todd, I am with you there. I don't think she will win it by any means. I'm hoping, I'm hoping that. Well, let's see. It's Serena Williams, but yeah, I don't know. It kills me that the idea of Serena's last Wimbledon match being that match against Harmony Tan. It's just I don't want it. I don't want something similar to happen at the US Open. So Tommy Paul holds on for 4-3. 34 minutes on the clock and still not first set in the bag yet. But it was a good game to get through for Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
And as a couple of you mentioning, Coco Gauff has just taken the opening set against Elena Rybakina over in Toronto on the National Bank Grandstand, 6-4. So a great start for Gauff, the number 10 seed. Was Rybakina not even seeded the Wimbledon champion because of the no ranking points. Oh, thank you ever so much for your support. Honestly, it means the world. And that would be a pretty good US Open, actually, if it was to be Serena and Rafa. Really would. And yeah, good point here, JC. Bencic and Serena, they are playing tonight in the round of 32 match. It's going to be a really tough one for Serena. Personally, I don't think Serena's going to come through it, but I don't want to underestimate her because I don't want to say that and then Serena just smashes Bencic off the court. But it's going to be a tough one for her. So Alcaraz still on serve. After a few break points, few breaks of serve and quite a few break points, but 3-4 here for Carlos. Good first serve from Carlos and a big fist bump for him there. It's 15 love. So yeah, Pliskova now up 4 love in the second set. 6-1, 4 love Pliskova against Anisimova. What a start for Pliskova. So Alcaraz 15 love. It's another good serve down the tee. Short return. Alcaraz at the net. Oh, but Tommy Paul with a passing shot. What a passing shot there from Paul. 15 all. Yes, everybody. 51 likes. Let's get to 100 if we can. There's more than 50 if you're watching. If you are, please hit that like button. If you're watching along, we can get to 100. I know we can. So 15 all here for Alcaraz. It's a good serve out wide. Tommy Paul on the stretch, but it's long. 30-15. Oh, Camilla Giorgi has just taken the opening set. Elisa Mertens thought she might have been on the comeback there, but it is 6-3 there for the defending champion in Toronto. Yes, a good way of putting it. I like this. One of those you break, I break games. Yeah, as Jean was saying, I think we are going to see that quite a bit here because of the slow conditions. So 30-15 here for Alcaraz. Oh, what a cross cut from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz somehow with the defense gets it, but Tommy Paul with a beautiful combination of shots there. It is 30 all. Wow, Tommy Paul is really stepping it up here. Yeah, Maddie Keys is always a tough one to predict as well, isn't she? She does, she tends to do quite well at the slams, but then in some big matches she just comes unstuck, like that final she played against Sloane Stephens. She just didn't show up, did she, Keys? So, yeah, again, she could, like you say, she could lose in the first round handily to somebody unknown, or She could do a deep run. You really don't know how to predict. 40-30 here for Alcaraz. First serve points 1, 80% for Tommy Paul, 63 for Alcaraz. But Alcaraz making more first serves in, 67% compared to 50% for Tommy Paul. But he's got a point to close out this game. A good serve down the tee. Somehow that return lands in. Now Alcaraz with the drop shot. Tommy Paul gets a racket on it. Alcaraz with the lob. Tommy Paul with the overhead. Alcaraz gets it back, but it's long. That's another really good point there from both men. And it is juice here. Let's just look at this again. So Tommy Paul, well, it was a drop shot, not a great drop shot from Tommy Paul, really. I mean, well, it was okay, but the drop shot following that from Alcaraz was beautiful, and somehow Tommy Paul with the wheels to get up to it and gets the overhead off the lob as well. So juice. You're seeing a lot of tough service games here. Oh, I love this. Serena and Rafa will win the US Open. 47 slams between the two winners. A record that would never be broken. No, that would be incredible, wouldn't it? Absolutely incredible. Oh, and it's wide from Alcaraz, and we have a break point here for Tommy Paul. Imagine another Pliskova-Georgie final. Yeah, of course, Pliskova was the opponent for Georgie last year. Georgie coming through that one, but Pliskova, I mean, she's looking very good. I'm just checking the scores here now. So she is, they're still on serve, on Anisimova's serve, but 4-love up in that second set for Pliskova. So Alcaraz facing break point here. Let on the first serve. See how Casper Ruud is doing as well. He's up 5-3 on Alex Molchan, so Casper Ruud going well. It's a good serve from Alcaraz. Return is long from Paul. He saves break point number 1. Back at juice. So we've got the Kukov, as I said, took the first at 6-4 against Rybakina. Rybakina won the first game there in the second set, so 1-love there on serve. Pliskova up 4-1 now, so Anisimova did come through her service game, but still looking like a romping for Pliskova over there. Oh, Mertens has the early break in the second set against Georgie, though. 1-love serving. And a big serve there from Carlos Alcaraz now gives him the advantage. So many break points already in this match. So let's see, Casper Ruud, who's looking like he's going to take that opening set on Court Rogers. I'll keep you up to date on that one as well. Finds the first serve, back and return from Paul. Cross-court forehand from Alcaraz. It was a great depth from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz digs it out. Tommy Paul is really going for it here. The backhand slice, inside-out forehand from Alcaraz is good. Oh, it lands it in from Tommy Paul. Now Alcaraz is up the net. It's been lobbed up by Paul. That is going to go... It's not going to go over the net. And Alcaraz, with a big fist pump, comes through yet another really tough service game. It is 4 games apiece.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So 4 games apiece in this opening set. 43 minutes on the clock. Oh, big call. Tomljanovic could win. Tomljanovic was looking good. I mean, she beat Kudermetova in the previous round. Kudermetova had that good run in San Jose, making the semifinals. It's a big call, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Tomljanovic, like I said, has been playing really well. 15-love here for Paul. So first serve from Paul, return is long from Alcaraz, 30 love. Hey Peaches, how you doing? Pirate Cat. Now, I don't think any of us will be covering the Fernandez-Adam Maya match. We are covering the Swiatek-Tomljanovic match, but I don't believe we have someone for that one. I unfortunately can't do that one. I will be training at that time. And it's a very quick service game here for Tommy Paul. He's got 40 love already after the previous service game of Alcaraz. Can he close this one out and put the pressure right back on Carlitos? Second serve. Back and return is into the net, and it is a game to love for Tommy Paul. So Tommy Paul is, he's back ahead now. He's a game away from this opening set at 5-4.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So Pliskova is just a game away from the match over in Toronto. Not even an hour of play, and she's 6-1, 5-1 up on Amanda Anisimova. What a start from Pliskova. And I mentioned that Mertens had broken Georgie in the second set to start it off, while Georgie has broken back. So they're back on serve. One game apiece there in set number 2. Georgie with the first 6-3. On serve in the second for Rybakina and Goff. Goff taking the first set there, 6-4. And Casper Ruud is a game away. He is serving at 5-4 from taking that opening set as well. So they're the matches that we've got going on currently. Oh, another bold prediction here. Tomljanovic to take the first set over Iga today. You're not wrong very often. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised. I probably would be surprised a little bit, but Tomljanovic is a tough opponent. Even if she doesn't get the win, she could well get a set off Iga. So Alcaraz is serving to stay in this opening set at 4-5. Good point. Yeah, Iga Swiatek. I mean, I don't even know why I feel like it wouldn't be a huge surprise. Maybe just because we've seen that she is a little infallible, but because she lost 2 matches, yeah, it's hard to look past Swiatek. As I said, Swiatek is my pick for the US Open title. She is my favorite. Well, she's always going to be the favorite going into any match that she plays, really, to be honest. I mean, like you said, look at the title she's already won this year. It's ridiculous. But Tomljanovic is a tough opponent. So I still expect Swiatek to get the win, but I wouldn't be hugely surprised if Tomljanovic would take a set. 15 love here for Alcaraz. Back and return here for Tommy Paul. Big forehand from Carlos. Tommy Paul digs it out. Carlos goes back down that line. Tommy Paul with the lob. I think it's going to go wide. Yes, it does. 30 love. Karolina Pliskova. Oh, she's got Anisimova at deuce at 5-1. So looks like that match is going to be over pretty quickly. 30 love here for Carlos. Good first serve, forehand return, backhand from Carlos. Oh, it's long. It's wild from Carlitos. 30-15. Rude saying finally it's not grass. Not his favourite surface, is it, the grass for old Casper Ruud? Well, you say he's a clay court specialist, but I think he's made the breakthrough this year, you know, made that Masters 1000 final when he lost to Alcaraz in Miami. But, yeah. Grass will never be Ruud's favourite. He is doing well, though. Ruud, he's serving for the opening set. Although he is facing a break point, actually. So 30-15 here for Carlos. That's a big backhand cross-court from Carlos. Follows it up with a huge vamos. as Tommy Paul nets his backhand, and it's 40-15. Wow. 6-1, 6-1 for Karolina Pliskova in 52 minutes. That's ridiculous. Like, when you think, remember that Rome final where Swiatek double bageled her in the final. Pliskova's just, she's so unpredictable sometimes. She just played lights out to beat Anisimova, who's a great player. 6-1, 6-1 in under an hour. Big win for Pliskova. And Carlos closes out a fairly straightforward service game this time. 5 games apiece. So we are now at the business end of this set. Could we be going to a tiebreak? Ooh, prediction, Pliskova to win Toronto. Imagine if it is a Pliskova-Georgie final again. I'm not sure. I can't remember if they're in opposite halves of the draw or not. Oh, some great defense from Carlos here, but doesn't quite make it work. It's 15-love. Yeah, thank you again for your support. And also, yeah, Iga. Well, that's why I use Iga's Bakery now. Anytime someone serves up a bagel or a breadstick, it's Iga's Bakery that is open because she has, of course, served more than anybody else this year. It's ridiculous. Her big good conversion rate for Iga, but yeah, that bakery well and truly belongs to Swiatek. So 15-love here for Paul. Backhand slice from Carlos. Backhand crosscourt from Paul. Going backhand to backhand here. Still backhand to backhand. Nobody's going to take this down the line yet. We're finding some great angles. Eventually it's netted by Carlos. It's 30-love. Georgie is up a break actually now after Mertens was up the early break in our second set. Georgie's serving at 2-1. Defending champion looking good. Still on serve in the second set for Rybakina and Goff. Yet to close out this opening set. Either man here, still at 5 games apiece. Tommy Paul, 30-love. Doesn't find the first serve. Asking what's Pliskova's weakness. I would agree with you there. I think probably the movement for Pliskova. She's got no problems. She's got a big serve. She can hit the ball hard. But yeah, I would go with movement. Oh, what a shot from Carlos Alcaraz, 30-15. Lovely depth. It's got such power, Alcaraz, and such feel at the same time. But Paul, credit to him, is he's playing really well here. 30-15 on Paul. Oh, it's an ace down the tee for Tommy Paul, 40-15. That was such a good serve there from Paul. Love this. Once Iga gets on your heels, you're toast. It is true. When she can swing freely on the hard court, it is a beautiful thing to watch. I'm excited to see her back on the hard courts. I feel like it has been ages. And Tommy Paul nets back down there, 40-30. Yeah, Lazicki on the comeback. I'm hoping. I don't know if maybe she'd get a wild card or she'd have to come through qualifying. But I'd love to see Lazicki making the main draw of a slam again. Oh, Tommy Paul, I thought that had gone long, but it was called in. But he then makes the error with the forehand cross, and it's deuce. So maybe this is where Alcaraz makes his move. If you are watching, please don't forget to hit that like button. Let's try to get to 100 if we can. So Paul in a bit of trouble at deuce. That's a second serve here as well. Alcaraz, that's a great return from Alcaraz. Lammy's at the net. Tommy Paul, can he pass him? Alcaraz with the volley. Oh, still going. Alcaraz, how many volleys has Alcaraz hit with the overhead? Oh, how did Tommy Paul win that rally? How many volleys did Alcaraz hit at the net? Alcaraz is sitting on the floor and just the crowd are on their feet from that rally because that was ridiculous. He must have hit about 4 or 5 volleys there for Alcaraz, and eventually Paul wins the point. Gets an overhead back. Oh, how many volleys? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes for the 5th. Doesn't make it. The racket goes flying. What a rally. So it is advantage Tommy Paul. And it's a good serve, and it is the game for Tommy Paul. He's a game away now. He's guaranteed at least a tiebreak in this opening set. Tommy Paul leads 6 games to 5.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Yeah, John said things could get interesting if Paul wins the first set. Honestly, it's anybody's set, this one. Tommy Paul playing really well. I think Carlos will be dominating this on clay. It's true. I mean, of course, the hard court was his. Well, it wasn't his first title. His first title was in Umag on the clay last year, and he was going to defend his title this year, but came undone to Yannick Sinner. But his first big title was on a hard court. But yeah, I agree. I think that the clay is better surface. Of course, when he took that title in Madrid, the 1000, beating Rafa and Djokovic straight back to back. Yeah, how are you doing? Good to see you again. And a question of what happened to Alcaraz at Roland Garros. Yeah, he lost to Sasha Zverev, who then had to retire in his match against Rafa. I think it was the semi-final, wasn't it, that Zverev eventually retired after that ankle injury. But Carlos, he did lose in the quarterfinals to Alexander Zverev. So 5-6, Alcaraz serving to stay in this opening set, and it's a great serve out wide. It's an ace for Carlos, 15-love. Oh, go on. Over 100 watching, 68 likes. Go on, please try to help us get to 100. Would really help us out. So Carlos, 15-love. Doesn't get the first serve this time. Was he going for a serve and volley there? I think he was coming into the net. I love this guy. He's not afraid to come in at all. Second serve, it's a great return from Paul. Backhand cross-court from Alcaraz, and it's long by Paul, 30-love. Looks like this is going to a tiebreak. Well, Casper Ruud was broken serving for that opening set by Alex Molchan, so they are 5 games apiece now. So 30-love here for Alcaraz, 2 points away from a tiebreak. He's coming in for the serve and volley again. There was Carlos. Doesn't work for him because the first serve was long. Second serve here for Alcaraz. Back and return from Paul is wide and long, I think. And it is 40-love here. Quick service hold for Alcaraz to get into the tiebreak. Yeah, Gary Taylor. Fritz looked very good against Andy Murray yesterday. Fritz coming through that pretty handily in straight sets, so he's looking good, isn't he? he is the American number one, isn't he, Fritz, I think? Oh, Alcaraz going for the serve and volley, but doesn't pull off the volley. Well, the drop volley, the half volley there. So it's 14-15. See how the women are doing. Oh yeah, Mertens has gotten the break back. So it's 3-2 in that second set against Georgie. Alcaraz finally gets it done with a good serve. So we are indeed going to a tiebreak. Predictions for the tiebreak. Who's taking it? How many points? We'll have Paul to serve to get us underway. Doesn't find the first serve. It's just long there, I think. Second serve, Paul. Backhand return, Carlos. Tommy Paul with a backhand cross court. Oh, it's just... No, it was out. It was out, and it is 1-0 to Alcaraz. So it's the mini break for Carlitos. So it's a good start here for Alcaraz. Yeah, I get you there saying that I like to support an underdog, but I can't help it with Alcaraz. I feel like I started watching him a little bit before he became what he is now, and I'm sticking with him. I'm a big fan of his, and I do like to root for an underdog, but I can't help it. I can't help it. Some of my favorite players, I can't help it. They're in the top. They're the top of the game for a reason. So Alcaraz serving with the mini break. Return is netted by Tommy Paul, 2-0. Right, so we've got some predictions here. Jean saying 7-5 Alcaraz. Pirate Cat 7-5 Alcaraz as well. Ooh, Gary 7-3 Alcaraz. He's so good under pressure. Another 7-3 for Alcaraz. So here's the mini break up at 2-0. Can he get both of these points on his serve? Finds the first serve. Tommy Paul's return is in. Cross-court forehand from Alcaraz. Another cross-court from Tommy Paul. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Oh, it's just landed in from Paul. Alcaraz finds the line. Now the drop shot. Can Tommy Paul get there? Yes, he can. Can Alcaraz put it away? Oh, but it's long from Tommy Paul. That's a good lead from Alcaraz. And he does get both points on his serve. Does Carlos. It is 3-0. Oh, Todd predicting 8-6 for Paul. Going against the grain there. It is 3-0 for Alcaraz. Good drop shot. But Tommy Paul, he's gotten to quite a few of these drop shots. He's got some speed as Tommy Paul. So can he get a point in this tiebreak? Tommy Paul at 0-3. 3-0. Paul with the first serve. Backhand return from Carlos is wide. 1-3. So let's see. Coco Goffin are back in still on serve in that second set, as are Mertens and Georgie. Tommy Paul finds the first serve. Forehand return from Carlos. Big forehand from Tommy Paul, and Carlos goes wide. So it's 3-2 Alcaraz. So Paul gets both points on his serve that time. Still a mini break for Carlos. Paul is going to Alcatraz after this set. We've seen that a couple of times from Carlos actually this year, where he's won a really tight opening set, often on a tiebreak, and then run away with the second set. But in Umag, the opposite was true. He won that really tight tiebreak against Jannik Sinner in the final, and I thought maybe he'd run away with it. But then he only won 2 games in the next 2 sets. Sinner then breadsticked him 6-1, 6-1 to take that title. And Alcaraz there, he does get the point on his serve as they change ends. He leads 4-2. So if he can get this point on his serve, Alcaraz, he will be looking good for this. So got a stat here for the serves unreturned for the match. 41% for Alcaraz, 32% for Paul. So is Alcaraz going to hold this service point as well for 5-2? Has the mini break in this opening set tiebreak round of 32 match. Finds the first serve, the chip return from Paul. Alcaraz with a big forehand. Paul gets there with the backhand. Cross court from Alcaraz. Backhand from Tommy Paul. Big cross court from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul gets it back now. The drop shot from Carlitos. Paul is there. Can Carlos pass him? Yes, he can. Tommy Paul just gets a racket on it, but he nets the ball, and it is 5-2 now for Alcaraz. He's 2 points away from this opening set. Tommy Paul got a racket on it as well there. I think he'd be gutted to have not gotten that one over the net because he was there. But it's a good play from Alcaraz. So it is 5-2. We're closing in on 100 likes. There's more than 100 if you're watching. If you are, please hit that like button. Really helps the channel out. So Paul under pressure now. 5-2 down in this tiebreak. He's played a really good set, Tommy Paul. Was a good serve down the tee. Return is long from Carlos, so it is 5-3. Thank you, Jupiter. I'm glad you're enjoying the commentary. You know, it's probably best that you don't see me anything. No, but I don't know. I think this is the size we tend to go for, so you can see the scoreboard even better. Oh, and Carlos gets the point on the serve of Paul, and he's got 3 set points now. Alcaraz at 6-3. Or is this what Alcaraz turns it on? Thank you very much as well. I'm glad you're all enjoying the commentary. David is back. I think he can't do the National Bank Open, but I think he will be back for Cincinnati. So 3 set points here for Carlos after a really close opening set. Can he close it out on his serve here, Carlos? Doesn't get the first serve. This would be a good tiebreaker for him to win. Second serve, backhand return. Oh, it's a return winner for Tommy Paul. The backhand down the line. 1 set point saved, 6-4. So still 2 set points. He's got 1 more on his own serve. Hey, new picture I see with the King Kyrgios. Is that Kyrgios? I can't. It's very small, but yeah. 6-4 set point again for Alcaraz. Doesn't find the first serve again. Tommy Paul, another clean winner off the return. Second serve, backhand return. Carlos Alcaraz with a big forehand. That's going to be too good for Paul, I think. And it is long, and it is the opening set for Carlos Alcaraz in 1 hour and 8 minutes on the clock in a tiebreak. Carlos Alcaraz finally gets over the line, and he takes the opening set on a tiebreak, 7-4. It's Carlos Alcaraz who leads 1-0.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Hi, Carol. How are you doing? Yeah, Taylor with that really good win against Andy Murray yesterday. Straight sets. Andy Murray looked a little flat, I think, yesterday as well. Especially who's seeded number 1. So Medvedev is the top seed. He's up next, actually, after this match, playing Nick Kyrgios. So, Alcaraz the second seed. Medvedev is the top seed. Oh, good prediction here. Tommy Paul. 6-7, 7-5, 6-4. Oh, God, that's going to be a really long match if it does go 3 sets, isn't it? Yeah, that is the GTL rule number 1. Listen to Jean's predictions because they're very, very rarely wrong. I think you predicted Alcaraz in 2 close sets. Actually got Casper Ruud and Alex Molchan are in an opening set tiebreak. Ruud served for that opening set, actually got broken by Molchan, but he is 5-2 up in the tiebreak is Casper Ruud. So let's see if Ruud can close out that opening set. Let's see about Toronto. 4 games apiece. Rybakina and Goff in that second set. Goff took the first 6-4, but on serve there. Also on serve in the second set with Mertens and Georgie. Georgie took the first, 6-3, now 4-3. And Yelena Ostapenko and Alison Risk Armitage. Is it Armitage? They've just got out on court following that Pliskova-Anisimova match. We already saw Anisimova get double breadstick by Pliskova, 6-1, 6-1 in less than an hour. See what if Casper Ruud has come through that tiebreak. He's got 3 set points as Casper Ruud, 6 points to 3 against Alex Molchan. I'll let you know if he does close it out for that opening set. We've also got Jensen Brooksby and Roberto Bautista Agut will be getting underway on court 9 very soon as well for their round of 32 match. My microphone has been off the entire time. I apologize. I hope you've been able to hear me okay. I completely forgot to turn it on. Sorry about that. I hope the sound has been okay, guys. So we've got some pictures here of Andy Murray last night. I'm not entirely sure why they're showing this to us. But yeah, he lost pretty handily to Taylor Fritz last night to Andy Murray. So Carlos Alcaraz had gone off court and he's coming back now. Yeah, tossing Carlos's match is often very competitive, regardless of the level of his opponents. It's very true. We saw that in UMAG. I called his match against Zeppieri, who was the qualifier, and he almost had it. Zeppieri took him to 3 sets and ended up cramping right at the end. Oh, thanks, Todd. I just completely forgot. I just noticed it right now, but yeah, hopefully it's okay now. Yeah, good point here. He's if he does play a lot of tiring matches, and then when he gets to the latter stages of the tournament, it could be a hindrance to him. Let's see if he can do what he has done a few times here and run away with that second set. Actually, Tommy Paul had gone off court as well. Both men had gone off, so he is just coming back now as Tommy Paul. Casper Ruud, has he taken that first set? Yes, he has. 7 points to 3, Casper Ruud against Alex Molchan, the opening set there. Casper Ruud is what seed is Casper Ruud? He's the 4th seed. So after that one, we've got Yannick Sinner after that, playing Adrian Manarino. I'm hoping a Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner rivalry is going to be a really good future one. They've had some great matches this year already. Let's see how Coco Gauff is going. Still on serve, so Rybakina leads 5-4 in that second set. Ostapenko has taken the opening game against Alison Risk. That's 4 apiece in the second set with Mertens and Georgie. And up next after this match, of course, on this centre court, we do have Nick Kyrgios and Daniil Medvedev, the top seed, both coming off title runs. Should be a really good one. Channel with a prediction here, 7-6, 6-2, Alcaraz. Well, that first set took over an hour. Let's see if the second set can, if he can get it wrapped up quicker than that. Alcaraz might be looking to run away with this one here, but if Tommy Paul hangs in, he played really well in that opening set. So Alcaraz has a second serve here as he nets the first. Tommy Paul comes in to take the backhand, but it's long, 15-love. He went for that one to Tommy Paul, but overcooked it. So Casper Ruud and Alex Morchan just getting underway in that second set there now. Ruud serving. Good serve down the tee from Carlos. Manages to get it back in play to Tommy Paul, but Alcaraz puts it away at the net. 30 love. Good start here for Carlos. Oh, Todd's predicting 2 tie breaks. 7-6, 7-6, Alcaraz. Going to be here forever, aren't we? Slow courts here in Montreal. 30 love, Alcaraz. Good serve out wide, but Tommy Paul with a great return, and Alcaraz goes long with the backhand. It's 30-15. Tommy Paul's got other ideas here. Oh, we're almost at 100 likes. 83. Go on, whack that like button if you are watching. Alcaraz, 30-15. Net's the first serve. You'll get a second. Second serve here. Oh, it's a double fault for Alcaraz. That's the first double fault of the match, I think, for him. 30 all. 1 double fault each now. This is a really tough match for both. I mean, they're both getting chances on a lot of the service games. I think we've only had maybe 1 or 2 games to love. Yeah, right. There's been a couple of breaks as well. That's a good serve from Alcaraz. Into the net by Tommy Paul and a big fist pump from Carlos. 40-30. It's a lovely serve out wide. Took the pace off there and just placed it beautifully. So Carlos, can he close this out at 40-30? Let on the first serve, Sean saying, not sure about Tommy Paul's outfit. I'm with you there. I really like the Nike one that Carlos is wearing, but yeah, he's got the bright yellow t-shirt as Tommy Paul. Not entirely sure either. Oh, it's a good serve from Alcaraz to close out that game. He does come through it in the end. It is Carlos Alcaraz who leads in the second set. 1 love and by a set to love.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So Alcaraz, a set and 1 love up. And we'll change ends. Alcaraz Fernandez scheduled to play a singles at 2:15 and doubles at 2:45. Who's she playing doubles with, Fernandez? Oh, she's playing with her sister, isn't she? Yeah, that's true. She's scheduled to play after singles after Swiatek, and then the doubles in 2 matches time on court 1. So yeah, that's not going to work. So Tommy Paul, his first service game of the second set. Good first serve, good return from Alcaraz. Forehand down the line by Tommy Paul. It's lobbed by Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with the overhead. Alcaraz gets to it. Is he going to pass him? Oh, he is. It's beautiful. What a backhand pass from Carlos Alcaraz. That was ridiculous. Love 15. You'll get a replay of this here. Tommy Paul with a lovely 1-2 off the serve. A lob from Alcaraz. He smashes the overhead to Tommy Paul, and somehow Alcaraz comes up with a winner. Had a thumbs up there from Tommy Paul to acknowledge it, because that was too good. Finds the first serve. Good return again from Alcaraz. Oh, gets him going the wrong way. Does Tommy Paul? He somehow gets it back in play. Does Alcaraz? And Tommy Paul makes the mistake, and it's love 30 now. That's Alcaraz again, just with the defense. Defense, I should say, as a Brit. Just forcing the error there from Paul by getting 1 extra ball back in play. So half chance here for Alcaraz. He did break Tommy Paul early on in the opening set, and Paul broke right back. but it is love 30 here. Finds the first serve again. Back and return from Alcaraz. Forehand from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz on the stretch. It's not going to clear the net. 15-30. Let's look at the results. The scores over in Toronto. Still on serve, but Rybakina's got Goff at deuce at 5-4. So Rybakina may be looking to break for the set there. Finds the first serve again. There's Paul 402 from Alcaraz now with the backhand cross court. Oh, it's wide from Paul, and we've got 2 break points for Alcaraz. Yeah, apologies, Carol. I completely forgot to turn it on. I'm so sorry. I'm glad you can hear me better now. And it is 2 break points here for Carlos Alcaraz to open up the second set. Both with 1 break apiece in the match. Paul 1 break out of 4 break points. Alcaraz 1 of 3. Great return once again, but Tommy Paul pulling him from side to side. Can he put this overhead away? He can, Paul. Saves 1 break point, 30-15. Still a chance here for Alcaraz. Tommy Paul just going to his towel, taking a moment. Break point number 2. Finds its first serve. There's Tommy Paul. Back in return from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with a 1-2 again. Oh, Alcaraz went for it. Hits the net, and it's another break point saved. We're at deuce. It's a good first serve from Tommy Paul. I love this stud. Vital ingredients for the tour. Right coach and the right stylist. I want to know who Yelena Ostapenko's stylist is, to be honest. Questionable. Again, gets the first serve in. Alcaraz with the defensive return. Tommy Paul's at the net now. Oh, he makes the error at the net. There's Tommy Paul, and it's breakpoint number 3 here for Alcaraz. It is advantage Carlos. Alcaraz strutting at the back of the court with that walk that he's got. So breakpoint number 3. It's another good first serve. The return is in play. Now the forehand down the line from Tommy Paul. Again, Alcaraz with the defense. How is he getting these balls back in play? Backhand slice from Tommy Paul. Slice from Alcaraz. And Tommy Paul, he's at the net. Can he put it away? No, he can't. That's an excellent lob from Carlos Alcaraz right over the head of Tommy Paul. Paul leaves it. It lands right in the baseline. And it is the break of serve for Carlos Alcaraz to open up the second set. He leads 2-0.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So is this the moment now? Is Alcaraz going to run away with this one? Paul's put up a great fight so far, but it is Alcaraz with the break. Great first serve, back and return. It's really deep return from Tommy Paul, and it's netted by Alcaraz. Love 15. Yelena Ostapenko is actually talking about her stylist. Is up a break on Alison Risk over in Toronto. She's serving at 3-1. Love 15 here for Alcaraz. Finds the first serve. Back and return from Paul. Another big forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand cross court from Paul. Just clears the net. Now the inside out forehand from Alcaraz. Short ball from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul is on it with the backhand. Oh, it's great depth there from Alcaraz. Now with a big forehand. It's too good from Carlos Alcaraz. 15 all. Big fist pump there. Tommy Paul with a little shake of his head there. He had the short ball there, did Tommy Paul. Didn't do enough with it. And then Alcaraz with a big forehand to finish it off. 152 kilometers an hour winner speed, that one. That was a big, big forehand from Carlitos. So 15 all. Second serve. Alcaraz with the second serve here. Backhand return from Paul. Backhand cross-court from Alcaraz. And backhand cross-court from Paul. Now the slice backhand from Alcaraz. Inside out from Paul. Oh, it's long from Alcaraz. 15-30. Is Tommy Paul going to do it again and break Alcaraz right back? Alcaraz again just taking a moment to go to the towel. How's Casper Ruud doing over on court? Rogers. One game apiece in that second set after he took the first on a tiebreak against Alex Molchan. So 15-30 here for Alcaraz. Finds a great first serve down the tee. Somehow gets the return and play to Tommy Paul. Now Alcaraz is up the net, puts it away. It's 30 all. That was close. That was tight to the line, that overhead. But it is put away by Alcaraz, 30 all. See over in Toronto, it looks like we're going to a tiebreak in that second set between Rebecca and Goff, that cracking first round match. Goff has 40 love at 5-6, so I think it's going to be a second set tiebreak. Five games apiece with Mertens and Georgie in that second set after Georgie took the first. So second serve here for Alcaraz. Forehand return from Paul is in. Forehand from Alcaraz again is a big one. Paul, though, finding some great depth. Alcaraz with the defense. Now with the backhand is that long from Alcaraz? I think it was long. And it is a break point here for Tommy Paul to get the break right back. He did it in the first set. Can he break back here, Paul? Alcaraz under pressure. Yeah, he does. You can see him being a boxer. He does have that kind of that way about him. He's tough as anything, is Carlos Alcaraz, and especially he's beefed up so much since we first saw him burst onto the scene. He does look like a boxer. Oh, what a serve from Alcaraz to save the break point. A beautiful serve out wide. Unreturnable, and it is deuce. Yeah, Leslie, I don't think we'll be doing the Rublev match. I'm not sure. I'll check. I think so far the only streams we have scheduled. So I'm obviously doing this one, and we will be covering the Swiatek Tomljanovic match as well. Is going to be covered, but I think they're the only two for today. It's tough for us, most of us based in sort of the UK, and timing for the US swing. Oh, Alcaraz nets a forehand here, and it is another break point for Tommy Paul. So it is advantage Paul here to get the break right back. What can Alcaraz do here? It's break point number 2. Would love a first serve. He gets one. Forehand return. Big forehand from Alcaraz. There's nothing Tommy Paul can do about that. And it's deuce once again. And a big fist pump from Alcaraz. What a forehand. He's got a huge forehand. Even on the stretch, Tommy Paul can't get a racket anywhere near that one. .144 kilometers an hour on that winner. Bloody hell. So back to deuce. Out of trouble for now. Doesn't find the first serve. Went out wide this time. Second serve. Backhand return from Paul. Another big forehand from Alcaraz. Digs it out to Tommy Paul, but Alcaraz goes back down that wing with a backhand. And it's advantage Carlitos here for a 3-love lead. Can he do what he didn't in the first set and consolidate a break of serve? Finding the length. Shot after shot in that rally was Alcaraz. Eventually got Paul in the wrong way. Oh, and a big serve out wide from Alcaraz. Does consolidate the break. You're right. It is consolidation time. He does. It is 3 games to love for Carlitos Alcaraz. He consolidates the break of serve. And he's now a set and a break up.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Alcaraz has consolidated the break. He leads 3 games to love. You're still going for a Tomljanovic over Iga Jean, right? They will be up in about 20 minutes' time in Toronto on the centre court. Let's see what the other results or scores are. So we have got a tiebreak between Elena Rybakina and Coco Gauff in the second set. Gauff is up 4-2 in that tiebreak, so could be a straight sets win there for Coco Gauff. It'd be a good win for her over the reigning Wimbledon champion. Yelena Ostapenko leads Alison Risk by 4-1 in the opening set. And Elisa Mertens and Camilla Giorgi are, 6-5 on serve to Giorgi in that second set after Giorgi took the first 6-3. And let's see what Casper Ruud is up to. He is on serve in the second set, 2-1 after taking the first. We've also got Bautista Agut and Brooksby underway over on court number 9 here in Montreal. On serve there, early doors. So Carlos Alcaraz has consolidated the break of the serve this time. He leads 3-0. Tommy Paul yet to get a game on the board in the second set. Can he do it here? As we've just passed an hour and a half on the clock. So it's a big mountain to climb here for Tommy Paul if he wants to come and take this win over the second seed, Carlos Alcaraz. Good first serve. Oh, what a return from Alcaraz. Somehow Tommy Paul gets it back in play, but Alcaraz with the big forehand. It's love 15 here. And could Alcaraz be running away with this here? Yeah, so if you haven't seen me, I have been a member of the GTL team for quite a few months now. Started before Roland Garros. But yes, I am one of the commentators here. My name is Megan. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Hope you will be seeing a lot more of me, hopefully, as well. Especially once August is over, I'll be doing a lot more matches here. But welcome to my stream. Hope you're enjoying it. 15 all here on the serve of Tommy Paul. Roden sticking with his girl. He got double bagel. Was that a bagel? That looks like a donut, but nonetheless, I know what you mean against Ayla Tomljanovic. They'll be up very shortly in Toronto on the first match on the centre court there. Second serve, Paul. Good return from Alcaraz. Cross court from Paul. Another backhand slice from Alcaraz. Paul with the forehand. Big backhand from Alcaraz. Paul gets it back. Oh, we've got a shank from Carlos Alcaraz. And it's caught by someone in the crowd there as well, I think. But it is 30-15. It could be just a walk in the park from Alcaraz. We've seen it many times this year already, with the exception of that Umag final against Sinner. But he has done it. I remember his match against Alex Molchan. I can't quite remember. It might have been Hamburg. I'm not entirely sure. But he won a tight tiebreak, tight first set on a tiebreak there, did Alcaraz, and then ran away with it. But it is 40-15 here for Paul. Thanks, guys. You're all so nice to me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, max out that like button. If you are enjoying the commentary, let's try to get to 100. We're almost there. We've got 94. There's 100 of you watching, so please hit the like button. Some great defense again here from Carlos. I think it's going to go wide here, though. Yes, it is. And Tommy Paul does close out the game. So he's on the board in the second set, Tommy Paul. but he's down a break. It is still a long road back. Carlos leads 3-1.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So Carlos Alcaraz serving at 3-1 and up a set to love as well. It's looking good for the second seed here. Nets the first serve. I think Coco Gauff has just taken the match against Elena Rybakina. She has. She's taken the second set on a tiebreak. Oh no, she hasn't. Sorry, I've read the score wrong there. I was looking at the wrong one. They're actually 6 points apiece now. Gauff was up 4-2 in that tiebreak, but 6 points apiece. Sorry, Elena Rybakina there. She's not out of it yet. So 15 love here for Alcaraz. I'll let you know how that tiebreak pans out with Gauff and Rybakina. It's another cracking match. We're debating whether to do the Alcaraz or the Gauff match. I think, though, we do have a result to bring you. Camila Giorgi, the defending champion in Toronto, has come through her match against Elisa Mertens in straight sets, 6-3, 7-5. So another good win there for Giorgi. She beat Raducanu in the first round in straight sets and has now done the same to Elisa Mertens. Maybe the Camila Giorgi title defense is on. It's just wide there from Tommy Paul. 30 love for Alcaraz. I think it is, like you said, possibly a walk in the park here for Alcaraz from here on in. Prediction, Carlos Alcaraz wins 7-6, 6-4. Yeah, I think the crowd want 3 sets as well, but it's not looking likely here. Alcaraz 30 love at 3-1. And that'll help. A good first serve. Comes into the net, puts the forehand into the open court. It is 40 love very quickly here for Carlos Alcaraz. Oh yeah, when Giorgi is on, Todd, I agree. She's really tough to beat because she's again one of those slightly unpredictable players because she hits the ball so hard, Giorgi. So when she's on, she's brilliant, and that's what happened with her title run last year to this tournament. And I'm a fan of Giorgi. I really enjoy watching her play, especially like you say when she's on. Really tough to beat. Second serve here for Alcaraz. Predictions from Medvedev, Kyrgios. Yeah, we were chatting about this earlier. Like I said, they're both in really good form. Medvedev winning Los Cabos and Kyrgios winning Washington. Oh, we've just got an error here from Tommy Paul, and Carlos gets a game to love on the board, and it is 4-1, and he is running away with this now, Carlos. Yes, I was saying that I think I would edge Medvedev in that one. I've got to edge him. World number one, he's looking good. I think he's looking to defend that title at the US Open as well, and I would edge him. But Kyrgios, again, is in form. He's unpredictable. It's going to be a tight one, I think. But I'm going to hopefully edge Medvedev. So, yeah, we have got that result for you for defending champion Giorgi. I mentioned earlier that Pliskova gave Anissim over a CN2, 6-1, 6-1 in 52 minutes. Really good win there for Pliskova. Oh, they're still in the tiebreak, Elena Rybakina and Coco Gauff, although Coco Gauff has got a match point. So I'm going to follow this one for you and see if Coco Gauff can close this one out because she has got a match point, Gauff. So let's see if she's going to close it out. Rybakina serving in the tiebreak, 7 points to 8, and has got a second serve here, has Coco Gauff. Rybakina with the second serve. Gauff hits the backhand return. It's landed in from Gauff. Rybakina hitting big here. And it's long from Gauff. So Rybakina saved a match point there. And it's 8 points apiece in the tiebreak. So that's a really tough one going there over on the grandstand in Toronto. 8 points apiece in that tiebreak. Yeah, Todd, it really pains me as well, to be honest. It really pains me that he's playing so well, to be honest. But he really is. he's got a really crazy stat of service holds in a row as well as Kyrgios. He's since Wimbledon, I think he's throughout Wimbledon as well, has held serve. I can't remember what it was. It's like 70 something times. Ridiculous. But it is painful to say. So I'm gonna stop talking about Kyrgios now. Yes, indeed. Would have loved to see Medvedev square off against him. I'm pulling for Meddy Bear in that one. Second serve here for Paul. Needs to find something somewhere quickly. There's Tommy Paul. Second serve. Oh, it's a great return from Carlos. It's netted by Tommy Paul, and it's love 15, and it is looking like this is going to be a walk in the park for Alcaraz, as you say. I've actually got a stat here that Alcaraz leads the tour on return games won on the ATP tour. Even more than Rafa Nadal. Great start for Carlos. Finds the first serve this time. There's Tommy Paul. Oh, Paul's Alcaraz from side to side. It's an excellent play there from Tommy Paul. 15 love. I have actually been to Flushing Meadows. I've been there once. So I actually worked for a summer in New York. I lived on Long Island, and I went to the US Open. I got grounds tickets, but actually I worked at a country club, and that is... I'm actually wearing its T-shirt right now, funnily enough, and called Piping Rock Club, and it's where Roger Federer actually goes to hit a few balls prior to the US Open. So I was working there out on my my little bar out by the tennis courts, and in comes Roger Federer in a helicopter and starts hitting balls. I managed to get him to sign my tennis ball for me as well. It was pretty surreal. So yeah, I got that experience, and then headed off to the Flushing Meadows as well, and. It's actually the only time I've ever seen Serena Williams play live. I saw her and Venus play doubles, and I am relishing that memory now in light of recent news from her. And Tommy Paul now with just a few more errors coming off his racket than in that first set, and it is 30-all here again. So trouble on serve once again. Oh, Elena Rybakina does indeed. She's taken the second set on that tiebreak. Rybakina saved match point, took it by 10 points to 8. So we're going to a third set with Rybakina versus Goff. What a match that's turning out to be. So Tommy Paul under pressure here a bit now. Oh, a drop shot from Alcaraz. Can Tommy Paul get there? Oh, he can. Oh, but Alcaraz gets it again. Oh, that was magic for both players. That was insane. Alcaraz with a good drop shot. Tommy Paul with some magic of his own with the backhand drop shot. And Alcaraz almost gets there. What a rally that was. That was beautiful. Wow, it was actually 4 match points. I didn't realize she'd had that many, Coco Gauff. I saw the match point at, I think it was 8-7. But wow, that's impressive from the Wimbledon champion. So Tommy Paul 40-30 after that magic there. Oh, and it's a great forehand cross court there from Tommy Paul. That was good there from Paul. It is 4-2, so he keeps it to just the single break, but it is Alcaraz leading a set and a break here.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
So we got Carlos Alcaraz serving here at 4-2. Doesn't find the first serve. Casper Ruud is looking good now as well after he won the tight first set on the tiebreak. He's 4-2 up now in that second set against Alex Molchan, incidentally. Oh, good return, a serve there from Tommy Paul. It's a winner with a backhand return. Love 15. To be honest, Rafa and Roger are my joint favorites. I think I'm a Fedal. Is that what we call it? A Fedal fan. I was absolutely starstruck. Doesn't find the first serve again here, Carlos. Needs to be careful. Second serve back and return from Paul. It's a short ball. Alcaraz goes for the drop shot. Tommy Paul gets there. It's landed in. We've got a lob from Carlos. I think that's going wide. It is going wide, and it's love 30 here. Love 30 on the serve of Alcaraz. It looked like he was going to run away with this. Yeah, well, Todd, we got Rogers coming back for the Labour Cup at least, and I think he's playing Basel as well. I think, Basel I think is before the Labour Cup, but he's confirmed for that and Team Europe as the lineup confirmed the big four plus Tsitsipas and Ruud as Team Europe. So can't wait to see Roger back at the Labour Cup. So pressure for Carlos here. Again, his three of three first serves he's missed here. Finds the second serve. Now with the big backhand. Cross-cut from Tommy Paul. Finding some good length. Here's Alcaraz. Oh, it's just wide. And it is 3 break-back points here for Tommy Paul. This has come out of nowhere. It is love 40. Oh, that was out by the smallest of margins as well. So, here we go. Is it a comeback? So 3 break back points for Tommy Paul. It's 0 of 2 break points won in this second set, Tommy Paul. Can he find a first serve here, Alcaraz? Yes, he can. Return is wide from Paul. 1 break point save. It's 15-40. I think it's going to be tough. I mean, on the one hand, you've got the big four together at the Labour Cup, and then you've got Serena playing her final tournament. So I think it's going to be huge viewing figures for tennis all around between both of those tournaments. But possible. Oh, I'd still give it to the US Open. Serena. I heard that after the Serena announcement, the ticket sales went through the roof. Oh, it's the break for Tommy Paul. He's netted the backhand as Carlos Alcaraz, and we are back on serve. How and where did that come from? Tommy Paul has broken back and is now 4-3 on serve.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So I don't think anybody really expected that there. I mean, it kind of came out of nowhere. Bit of a loose game from Alcaraz. But it is the break for Tommy Paul. So 4-3 for Alcaraz. Casper Ruud is just a game away from the match, actually, over on Court Rogers. He leads 5-2 in the second set against Alex Molchan. Jensen Brooksby is up a break on Bautista Agut, 3-2 over on Court 9. And Pablo Carreño Busta, who got that great win over Berrettini in the opening round, is up a break on Holger Rune. And we have just hit 100 likes. Thank you, everybody, for hitting that like button. I'm going to play my 100 likes button now. So thanks if you have hit that like button. If you haven't, go on, give it a whack. Subscribe if you're new as well. Yeah, it's never straightforward, really, is it, for Alcaraz? It's really straightforward. So it looked like a long road back with Tommy Paul, but we're back on serve, so he's getting there. Serving at 3-4. What can he do here, Tommy Paul? Can he back up the break? Second serve. That's a double fault to open up this game. Tommy Paul, love 15. It's a second double fault of the match for Tommy Paul, 2 apiece.
You are my lucky charm, Gary. You're always my lucky charm. Always asking for the likes as well, so thank you. Appreciate all you guys who always pop in just for the like. Or not just for the like, you know what I mean. And yeah, of course, we are coverage of Iga Swiatek and Ayla Tomljanovic is just beginning. They are about to get underway over in Toronto. Second serve here again for Tommy Paul. Forehand return from Alcaraz. Backhand from Tommy Paul. Forehand cross-court from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with a big cross-court forehand. Alcaraz gets it back, but it's too good there from Paul. Oh no, Alcaraz does get it back. Tommy Paul with the overhead. Was that in? Oh, it was. It was in from Tommy Paul. And it's 30-15. That was just in as well. That was impressive. So 30-15 for Tommy Paul. Finds the first serve. Backhand return from Alcaraz. Oh, and it's a wild backhand from Tommy Paul. 30 all. Alcaraz maybe with a chance. Yeah, I would like to see Georgie Pliskova again in the replay of the final from last year that Georgie came through. I'm not sure what section of the draw they would meet in. I might have to get my draw out here and see if I can do a little digging. Oh, they actually both could meet in the... Would it be the final? I think it would be the final, actually. It could be a final. And after doing so well to get that break back, it is a break point here for Carlos Alcaraz. Made 2 of 6 Alcaraz in this match. 2 of 8 for Paul on break points. So break point Alcaraz. Oh, it's an ace from Tommy Paul. Juice. That's a way to save it. 224 kilometers an hour, serve out wide. Yeah, looks like Rebecca is making a resurgence. And she saved 4 match points as well. I hadn't realized it was that many. I saw the 1 match point she'd saved in that tiebreak. But yeah, has gotten it to a 3rd set there. Rebecca against Coco Gauff. On serve in that 3rd set. Second serve here for Paul. Casper Ruud is serving for the match, actually, over on Court Rogers. So it's advantage Paul here. So he's at a break point, Carlos. Can Tommy Paul shut the door and get us to 4 games apiece? Finds the big first serve. Alcaraz gets the return in play. Now he goes down the line. Alcaraz is at the net with a drop shot. Oh, it's into the net. And Tommy Paul does hold. It is 4 games apiece here. And he looked down and out in this match, did Tommy Paul. And now he's back at 4 all. That's a good hold there for Tommy Paul. He consolidates the break back.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
And we've got a wild forehand here from Alcaraz that goes wide, and it is love 15. Needs to get back in this quickly, does Alcaraz. Close this one out in straight sets. Closing in on 2 hours on the clock as well. It's a long one, this. So love 15. Good first serve. Good return from Paul. Now the backhand from Alcaraz. Cross cut from Paul. Down the line he goes now. Alcaraz digs it out with the forehand. Paul with the big forehand. And it's love 30 now on the serve of Alcaraz. What is happening here? He is turning this around, Tommy Paul. He's always taking the scenic route, isn't he, Alcaraz? He doesn't know how to win easily. But that was a big forehand there from Tommy Paul. And it is half a chance here. Alcaraz trying to get himself focused. Love 30. Gets the first serve. Oh, and it clips the net. Is +1 and goes wide. And it is 3 break points here for Tommy Paul. What is happening here? Where is this coming from? This is a really loose game by Alcaraz, and he's got 3 break points, Tommy Paul, to serve for the second set. This looked done and dusted. And now he's got it's Alcaraz with the road to climb. Love 40. 3 break points for Tommy Paul. Saves one with a good serve. 15-40. Still 2 more for Tommy Paul. Oh, this is edgy stuff now. Break point number 2. Casper Ruud has just won his match over on Court Rogers. He's defeated Alex Molchan 7-6, 6-3. So straight sets win there for the 4th seed, Casper Ruud, through to the round of 16. Oh, just about saves another break point. Does Alcaraz 30-40. Get a replay of this here. Alcaraz with the forehand just about catches the baseline. But it is 1 more break point. This would be a good save from Love 40 down if Alcaraz were to come through this game. Finds the first serve. Forehand return from Paul. Forehand cross court from Alcaraz. Paul down the middle of the court. Forehand from Alcaraz. Paul with the backhand cross court now. Is long, and he does save 3 break points. Does Carlos Alcaraz? The crowd love this. We are at deuce. From Love 40 down, Carlos Alcaraz has clawed himself out of trouble. It is deuce here. Oh, Rybakina and Goff, they are on serve, I think, in the 3rd set, 2-1. No, they're not on serve. Sorry, the little ball has just moved onto the other side. It is Rybakina with the break. Rybakina, who saved 4 match points, is now a break up on Coco Gauff in the 3rd set. 2-1 in serving. That's great from Rybakina. Second serve here for Carlos Alcaraz. Forehand return. Oh, it's a great return. Carlos gets there. Tommy Paul with the forehand now. Oh, it's a shank from Alcaraz, and it is another break point here for Tommy Paul. It is advantage Paul. No worries, Gary. Thank you for joining us on the stream. Always a pleasure to have you in, Gary. Thank you for supporting us, and have a lovely day at work. I'm sure. I'll catch you again. So break point number 4 for Tommy Paul. Gets a first serve. Another backhand from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with the backhand as well. Alcaraz with the backhand cross court. Tommy Paul goes, it's just landed in there. But this one hasn't. It's gone wide from Tommy Paul, and it's 4 break points saved. We're back at deuce once again. As we're closing in on 2 hours for this match. This would be a huge hold of serve for Carlos. If you are watching, by the way, go on, hit that like button. I know you want to. Alcaraz serving a deuce. Finds the first serve. Little chip return from Tommy Paul. Now Alcaraz with the forehand. Oh, Tommy Paul just clips the net. Oh, Carlos nets the ball, and it's another break point here for Tommy Paul. It is advantage Paul. So another chance to break. Two hours on the match clock, and not even 2 sets played yet. Break point number 5 for Tommy Paul. Alcaraz finds the first serve, backhand return, now the forehand cross-court from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz with the forehand cross-court. Tommy Paul goes back cross-court. We're going cross-court. Oh, it's netted by Alcaraz. And Tommy Paul breaks. And Tommy Paul is now going to serve for the second set at 5-4. It's Tommy Paul who's going to serve to square things up at 2 sets apiece at 5-4.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So, Tommy Paul's going to serve for this set. I don't even know how we are in this position, but we are. Tommy Paul leads 5-4 with the break. Alcaraz looked to have been running away with this one. I tell you, Swiatek and Tomjanovic have just gotten underway over in Toronto. Swiatek serving to get that one underway, and she's just come through her opening service game there, Swiatek. Smells like 3 sets. It really does. I did not see this coming after, well, that break. And it was almost a double break as well. Yeah, he was 4-1 down, Tommy Paul, in this set. And he's now up 5-4 with the break. What has happened? Carlos Alcaraz has just fallen away. Can he find a way to win here? Well, Bautista Agut has gotten the break back over on court 9 against Jensen Brooksby. He was down a break, but they are 4 games apiece. So Paul serving for the set. Doesn't find a first serve. Oh, Coco Gauff has gotten the break back, actually, on in Toronto against Rybakina. They're on serve in that third set. And a great return of serve here from Carlos Alcaraz. His love 15. Lovely forehand there, taking it right on the rise. Yeah, PCB is still in beast mode. He got that really good win over Berrettini. He thrashed him pretty much, the PCB, and he's now 5-love up on Holger Rune, serving for the opening set. So PCB is looking very good. And the error from Carlos here snuffs out any chance of a love 30 hold on the Paul serve, 15 all. Oh, I wish. I wish. Yeah, it's going to be... I've gotten stuck in a bunch of really long matches, and a lot of them have involved Carlos Alcaraz. I remember that Zeppieri match I covered, and a couple of Sinner matches as well. 30-15, 2 points away from the set. Here is Tommy Paul. $30-15. Has Alcaraz got anything left here? It's a big backhand there from Paul. Oh, it's a great forehand from Alcaraz. Paul gets it back again. What can he do with this forehand, Alcaraz? He just about finds the baseline. And it's 30 all here. Let's just say the scoreboard was just a bit wrong there. It is 30 all, but it's correct again now. Oh, just about must have hit the baseline, that forehand from Alcaraz. So Tommy Paul under pressure. Second serve here for Paul as well. Carlos with a great return. What a return from Alcaraz, and it's a break point here for Carlitos. It is a break back point for Carlos. Won 1 of 4 break points in the second set as Alcaraz, 2 of 9 for Tommy Paul. Can he break back here, Carlos? That's what we've seen him do so much this year already. Tommy Paul under pressure. Doesn't find a first serve. Second serve, backhand return from Alcaraz. Forehand from Tommy Paul. Cross-court backhand from Alcaraz. Forehand down the middle from Tommy Paul. Big forehand from Alcaraz now. Tommy Paul just about finds the court. Alcaraz with the defense again. And Tommy Paul makes the error. And Alcaraz breaks back. That was much better from Carlos Alcaraz. He breaks Tommy Paul, serving for the set. We're at 5 games apiece.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So, Alcaraz, 5-all. I say Carlitos like I was Hispanic in a previous life. I speak Spanish, that's why. That would be why. $15 love here for Alcaraz. Maybe the momentum is shifting back here again now for Carlos. But a stat here, so set 1, 12 winners for Paul, 8 for Alcaraz. It's flipped now in the set 2, 12 winners for Alcaraz and 8 for Paul. Oh, it's a great 1-2 from Carlos Alcaraz, 30 love. Yeah, Paul, I think it was a mixture of both. Paul definitely felt the pressure serving for that there. Made a few errors and Carlos just pounced on it. And he's looking like he's taking this momentum back now as Carlos at 30 love. Yeah, closing a set against a fighter. Same with Rafa, isn't it? Never easy. Oh, thought that was an ace there, but no. We have the automatic line call in here in Montreal, so no line judges. So a second serve for Carlos. Backhand return from Paul. Oh, that's a good one. It's a lob from Alcaraz. That's going to go well long. 30-15. See if has PCB taken that opening set against Runa. He has 6 love. He served the bagel. PCB is in some great form this tournament. Taking the first set against Runa, 6 love there. 30 love here for Carlos. Oh, just misses the T serve again. Iga Swiatek up a break on Nyla Tomljanovic straight away, serving at 2 love. Second serve, Alcaraz. A big forehand to follow it up. It's into the net by Tommy Paul, 40-15, and a fist bump from Carlos because he's looking like he's going to be a game away from this match. He could have just faded away Carlos after that comeback from Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul, I don't think he's happy about something here. He's pointing at something. I'm not sure what it is. But we are playing on. Carlos Alcaraz at 40-15. This to guarantee himself at least a tiebreak. Big serve. Backhand return. Now a forehand. Tommy Paul is into the net. It is 6-5 for Alcaraz. He leads again and he is a game away from this match now, Alcaraz. He's guaranteed at least a tiebreak. And Tommy Paul, after serving for this set, will now serve to stay in this match after the change of ends. But it is Alcaraz who leads 6-5.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
I love that button. I really do. I'll be singing that. But it is Alcaraz now. Well, it looked a bit dodgy there for a second, but I think he's got the momentum. Now, following this match, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but it will be Daniil Medvedev, the world number 1 and top seed, will be playing at Nick Kyrgios. What a match that is. We're also covering, like I said, we've got the Swiatek-Tomljanovic match. We are covering that. And Swiatek leads 3 love in that opening set. Let's see what other scores we've got. I mentioned Pablo Carreño Busta taking that first set on a bagel. We've got Brooksby and Bautista Agut. We've actually got a medical timeout for Jensen Brooksby there in that opening set. Not entirely sure what that is about. Manarino and Sinner just warming up over on Court Rogers. That should be a good one as well. I'm a big fan of Yannick Sinner, as you know. Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz are my new favorite rivalry. So Tommy Paul is going to be serving here now to stay in this match at 5-6. Yeah, Carreño is an all. I have a soft spot for Carreño Busta. I think he's so underrated. He just doesn't seem to, have. He doesn't have the flashy game and the big fans, and but he's just a solid guy. And yeah, I do like to root for him. So Paul serving to stay in this at 5-6 and has a second serve. Backhand return from Alcaraz is long, 15-love. We go into a double tiebreak. One of you predicted 2 tiebreaks, actually. I can't quite remember who it was, but you could be in this. 7-6, 7-6. Carlos was a prediction that we got. Finds a first serve. Does Tommy Paul return from Alcaraz? They're saying, it's a good forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand cross court from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz finding the lines, and it's gone long from Paul. 15-all. Alcaraz fist pumping. He wants this here. He wants to break for the match. Now we going in Toronto. Iga Swiatek is demolishing Ajla Tomljanovic. You were right. She is 3-love and love 40 for a 4-love lead there. Iga Swiatek. Tommy Paul finds the first serve again this time. Alcaraz with a big forehand. Tommy Paul with a lob. Alcaraz puts it away. It's 15-30. He's 2 points away now, is Alcaraz. 2 points away. Swiatek is at 4-love on Tomljanovic and will be serving there. So great start for Swiatek. Alison Risk has actually taken the first set against Jelena Ostapenko on a tiebreak. But Ostapenko is up a break in the second set. Also got Jessica Pegula and Asia Mohammed, who had just gotten underway. They're 2 games apiece. And Rebecca Goff are locked on serve in that third set. Second serve, Paul. Back and return from Alcaraz. Down the middle of the court goes Paul. Alcaraz now goes to the drop shot, but it's not gonna go over the net, that one, and it's 30-all. He's excellent at the drop shot, normally Alcaraz, but that one was misjudged. Nowhere near clearing the net there. So 30-all, still 2 points away, but also 2 points away from a tiebreak. This next point, who's going to get it? Paul. It's a great serve from Tommy Paul down the tee. It's 40-30, and it is a point here to take us into another tiebreak. That's an excellent serve there from Paul. Doesn't find a first one this time, Paul. Second serve. Second serve. Backhand return is into the net, and we are going to a tiebreak. We have got a second set tiebreak here. So Alcaraz took the first set on a tiebreak. Willie win 2 in a row. This time Alcaraz will serve to get the tiebreak underway. 2 hours and 13 minutes. Is this going to a third set? Alcaraz serving to get us underway. It's an excellent serve out wide to get us underway. 1-0 Alcaraz. Perfect start there. Needs to get this momentum back, Alcaraz. So Tommy Paul with the serve now. Coco Gauff has broken Elena Rybakina in the deciding set. She leads 4-2. I'll keep you updated on that one. So Tommy Paul here serving. Oh, it's a great forehand from Paul. Carlos Alcaraz again with the defense. And he's again volley at the net from Tommy Paul. Carlos Alcaraz lobs over the head. Can he get that again, Alcaraz? He does. Oh, and so does Tommy Paul. Oh, what a rally. What a rally from both men. Tommy Paul comes away with the point. But that was crazy good. And I think Alcaraz, has he broken a string there? He's going for another racket anyway. We'll see this again. The defense from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul smashing balls. Alcaraz getting them back. And then at the net. What a rally. Tommy Paul coming away with the ball. With a point. Carlos can't quite get to that second one. Oh, Pirate can't go on for Paul this time. This is what we're stopped for. Alcaraz has actually broken his shoe. So he needs to change his shoe here. So this is, well, I don't know if this benefits either player here, really, but Alcaraz has to change his shoes. He's actually got his right ankle strapped up as Alcaraz. They're showing us the replay here of where he broke his shoe. I think it was at one of the slides. Yeah, the back foot sliding broke the shoe. Just taking his time here is Alcaraz. Okay, so I'll look at some other scores while Alcaraz is changing his shoes. Let's see, Manarino Sinner just underway in the opening game there. Well, Runa has won 2 games in the second set. Karanja Busta, they're on serve, so he bageled him in the first, 6-love. But 1-2 on serve in the second. Jensen Brooksby's just received a medical timeout, and they're back underway against Bautista Agut. Not entirely sure what that injury was there. But they're on serve 5-4. I see Toronto Swiatek 5-love up on Tomljanovic. Wow. Iga has come to play. Iga's bakery looks like it's going to be open, doesn't it? 5-love up. We've got Goff serving at 4-2 in the deciding set against Elena Rybakina. But Elena Rybakina actually has a break-back point there. So that's going to be a long one there. We have Jessica Pegula is up a break on Asia Mohammed, 3-2. And Elena Ostapenko, after dropping the opening set on a tiebreak, is up a break. And has another break point against Alison Risk. Okay, I think Alcaraz has changed his shoes. He's just having a little jog in them to make sure they're okay. And I think he's ready to go now. And I think, yeah, he's ready to go. He's just jumping around a bit at the back to try and warm them up a little bit. So we are 1 point apiece in this tiebreak. Paul serving at 1-all. Good first serve, good return from Alcaraz. Oh, it's just landed in there from Paul. Oh, but the backhand down the line from Carlos. What a shot. 1-2. It's the mini break for Alcaraz. Going to get a replay of this. That was beautiful. Couldn't have been placed any better. Right on the line. Thanks for sticking with us. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's tough when your favorite player. I mean, it's great when, you know, a player that you like is doing really well. I am a big fan of Iga's, but you also like to see competitive tennis, right? So Carlos with the mini break at 2-1. Oh, Rybakina has got the break back. On serve in the decider. Second serve, Alcaraz. Oh, it's a let on the second serve here. Oh, this match is on a knife edge. Alcaraz has the mini break. Can he run with it? He got the early mini break in the first tie break. It's another let on the second serve. Would you believe it? How many serves does he need? So the second serve Paul. Oh, it's a return winner from Tommy Paul. He gets the break right back. And Alcaraz with a slight look at the spare there. It is the mini break back for Paul. We are 2 points apiece. Took the pace off the return there, did Paul, but he placed it beautifully. Yeah, let's see if the new shoes have given him a boost. Not entirely sure. Serving at 2 points apiece. It's another good return here from Paul. Forehand into the corner from Alcaraz. Now with the backhand slice. Paul with the big forehand inside out. Oh, and Alcaraz makes the error. And it is the mini break for Tommy Paul this time. 3-2. Tommy Paul, 3-2. This match is already 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we could be going to a third still. Finds the first serve, back and return. Oh, and Tommy Paul nets it, nets the backhand, and Alcaraz has got the mini break back again. So a couple of mini breaks here as we change ends at 3 points apiece. Still don't know who's going to take this tiebreak. What do you guys think? What are your predictions of this tiebreak? Are we going to a third set? Hey, Tomljanovic just won a game against Swiatek. Yeah, 5-1. That's, well, it's not a bagel. Could still be a breadstick, but won't be a bagel. See, Rybakina and Goff. That's the other really good match I've been keeping an eye on. Rybakina serving 3-4 in the decider on serve. Goff had the break, but Rybakina's got it back. So 3 points apiece here in this tiebreak. Second serve for Tommy Paul. Oh, who's going to get this one? Oh, what's a return from Alcaraz? Tommy Paul somehow gets it back, but another big forehand from Alcaraz. It's lobbed up by Tommy Paul. It bounces in. Alcaraz, can he put it away? No. Tommy Paul is there with the forehand. Backhand from Alcaraz. How is Tommy Paul still in this point? Eventually, he goes long, Tommy Paul. Alcaraz should have won that point about 3 balls ago, but it is the mini break back for Alcaraz. We're going to get a replay of this on Hawkeye. It was just out from Paul. So Alcaraz now 4-3 with the mini break. If he can hold his 2 serves here, he will have match point. Stating the obvious, I know, but there have been plenty of mini breaks in this tiebreak, so it is not done yet. Finds the first serve, does Alcaraz. The return, it just lands in. Oh, and Alcaraz nets the +1. And we're 4 points apiece. What a weird tiebreak this is. And I don't really know how he missed that one, Alcaraz. That was a very makeable return. Well, makeable off the return, sorry. So 4 points apiece, Alcaraz. Second serve. What can he do here? Oh, he double faults is what he can do. Oh, it's the worst time to hit a double fault. And it's a mini break back for Tommy Paul here. The swings and momentum in this is ridiculous. A very loose tiebreak from both players, actually. Unforced errors on both sides of the net. So Tommy Paul serving with the mini break at 5-4. Doesn't find the first serve, Tommy Paul. Oh, what's a return from Alcaraz? Tommy Paul gets there. Oh, but it's long, and Alcaraz has got the mini break back. I think this is going to be about who can hold this serve here. Yeah, indeed, son. It's going to be who holds this serve. So we're about to have either a set point or a match point on the serve of Tommy Paul. Thanks for coming back, Sean. This is ridiculous. I don't know how this tiebreak is going to go. Really. Mini breaks everywhere. Second serve, Tommy Paul. And Alcaraz misses the return, goes long, and it is set point for Tommy Paul. Well, now, Alcaraz looked to have this set in the bag. Tommy Paul got it back on serve. Set point, Paul. It is on the serve of Alcaraz. What can he do here? Alcaraz under pressure here. Doesn't find a first serve. Set point, Tommy Paul. Gets the second serve, back on return. Now down the line from Carlos, and it's wide from Tommy Paul. It's 6 points apiece. 6-all. There's some crazy matches going on. We've got that Rebecca and a Goff match as well. Goff is up a break over on in Toronto against Rebecca. She leads 5-3. So she's serving for the match, Coco Gauff, actually. Let you know how that goes. Coco Gauff serving for it. Iga Swiatek is also serving for the opening set at 5-1. Right, we've changed ends again. 6-all. Alcaraz with the serve. Set point or match point? Big serve out wide. Now puts it back into that corner. Does Alcaraz, and it's match point Alcaraz. 7-6.
Match point.
Match point, Carlos Alcaraz. 7-6 in the second set tiebreak. On the Tommy Paul serve. Oh, it's a good serve from Tommy Paul. 7 points apiece here. Saves match point, does Paul. If you are watching, don't forget to hit that like button. We've hit over 100. Let's get to 150 if we can. Although if this ends in this tiebreak for Alcaraz, then we'll be pushing it. But we can do it. Oh, it's a great serve from Tommy Paul. It's set point again here. 8-7. 2 big serves from Tommy Paul. Puts the pressure right back on Alcaraz. Yeah, Manarino, you just mentioned in the comments there, Manarino up a break on Yannick Sinner. Leads 2-love. 8-7. Alcaraz finds the first serve. Oh, it's the set. It is the set for Tommy Paul. We are going the distance. 2 tiebreak sets, 2.5 hours. We are not done yet. We are going the distance. Tommy Paul was down 4-1 in this second set, and he has taken it on a tiebreak. We're going the distance. What a set from Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So we're in for a long evening here. I've officially missed my training time, so strap in for this. So we can get 150 likes, definitely, at least. I know we can. Let's see how they're going over in Toronto. Swiatek has served up a baked good to Ayla Tomljanovic. It is a breadstick. 6-1 in the opening set for Swiatek, the top seed. And Coco Gauff served for the match at 5-3. Was broken back by Elena Rybakina. She's serving now at 4-5. What a match there as well. Let's see, what else have we got? Wow, after dropping the first set on a tiebreak, Jelena Ostapenko is now serving at 5-love up against Alison Risk. Pegula is up a set on Asia Mohammed, 6-2. Yeah, you guys, you did. You said it. I was vulnerable in the second set. Yeah, credit to Tommy Paul. 4-1 down in that one. Bloody hell. Yeah, got the overtime coming. Like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. 123 likes, not bad at all. Thank you if you have liked the match. Like the video, and like the match. It's a ridiculous match, this one. 2 tiebreaks, 2.5 hours. All right, Prediction King, you've heard it here first. 6-3, Alcaraz. So I'm not sure if Alcaraz has got off court. Tommy Paul is here anyway. Yes. Now we're into a third set. Get your predictions in. So the umpire's called time. Tommy Paul will serve to open up this third and deciding set. Let's see how that Goff Rebecca match is going. Rebecca had 40-love on her serve to get it to 5 games all. Another break point for Iga Swiatek against Ayla Tomljanovic to open up the second set as well. But we are here. Alcaraz Paul. Tie-break set each. Third set. 1 set shootout. Todd 7-5 Alcaraz. 7-6 whoever. Sounds about right. Oh, Tommy Paul's at the net here. Oh, Carlos went for the passing shot, but it's gone long. 15-love. Thank you very much. Oh, I do as well. How did that happen? Thank you, everybody who has hit that button. Hope you are enjoying this match. Tommy Paul with the first serve, 4 on return from Alcaraz. And Tommy Paul goes long. 15 all. So Tommy Paul. Oh, 6-4 Paul, JC saying. What a win this would be from 4-1 down in that second set as well. 15 all. Tommy Paul. Oh, great +1 there with the big forehand. 30-15. Come on, hit that like button, everyone. We have a match on our hands. We've got a 1-set shootout. It's a good serve down the tee from Paul. Somehow Alcaraz gets it back. Now Paul is at the net. Oh, he gets the volley away. Alcaraz, though, with the passing shot. I was going to say Manarino then. I was just looking at Manarino's name on the center scoreline. Paul gets, just about gets a racket on it. But it's too good from Alcaraz, 30 all. So half a chance here for Alcaraz. He'd broken Tommy Paul early on in both sets, actually, and Tommy Paul's gotten the breaks back. Oh, Manarino was actually up 3-1 on Yannick Sinner over on Court Rogers. Great start there for the Frenchman. Bautista Agut has taken the opening set against Jensen Brooksby 7-5. And PCB is up a break in the second set on Holger Rune. 6-love, 4-3 there for PCB. And that's a shot he'd like back. Alcaraz, 40-30. And we're back and Goff going 5 games all in the third and deciding set. I'm definitely going to keep you updated on that one because that is a great match going on as well. Swiatek up a set and a break against Tomljanovic. Tommy Paul serving 40-30. Jelena Ostapenko actually has just bageled Alison Risk in the second set. So they go into a decider as well. Good return here from Alcaraz. Forehand from Tommy Paul. Another backhand cross-court from Alcaraz. Cross-court from Tommy Paul. Forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand from Tommy Paul. Now the backhand slice down the line from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with the cross-court. A cross-court from Alcaraz. This is a good rally, this. Another backhand from Tommy Paul. Alcaraz goes with the backhand cross-court. Backhand cross-court from Tommy Paul. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Tommy Paul is there with the cross-court. A beautiful cross-court from Alcaraz. Somehow Tommy Paul gets it over the net. But Alcaraz eventually wins the point with a backhand down the line that Tommy Paul can't quite get to. What a rally that was. We are at deuce. What a rally. What a match this is. This guy does not get tired, Alcaraz. I mean, he is 19 years old, I suppose. But a big fist pump and a look down the court there from Alcaraz as well. So I like that comparison. Like Fernandez in some ways. Really easy, but the best tennis you can get. Got to win any way you can, even if you got to win ugly. Oh, it's just wide on the forehand there from Tommy Paul, and it's a break point for Alcaraz. Some outward signs of frustration there from Tommy Paul. It is a break point. Although we thought Alcaraz was making his move when he got the break early in the second set. Let's see break points won here. 3 of 8 from Alcaraz. 3 of 13 from Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul with a serve and volley. Works for him. Alcaraz somehow gets it back, but Tommy Paul is there at the net to put the second volley away. Saves break point. We are back at deuce. Wonder how long this match is going to be when we eventually get over the line here. Over 2.5 hours already. Tommy Paul, deuce. Nets the first serve. Oh, Pablo Carreño Busta has 2 match points over on court 5. Oh, and he nets the ball there to Tommy Paul, and again, he's looking frustrated. It is another break point for Alcaraz. Advantage Carlitos. And PCB is just won. PCB continues the crazy form he showed against Matteo Berrettini in the opening round. He's defeated Holger Rune 6-love, 6-3. What a win. What a tournament PCB is having. We're only 2 rounds in. God, can you imagine, Todd, if this was best of 5? I don't think I'd be getting to bed tonight. So, break point, second serve. Great return. Oh, it's just landed in from Tommy Paul, but Alcaraz finds the great angle, then goes down the line. Tommy Paul is playing defense here. Another drop shot from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul gets to it. Oh, how did he win that? It is deuce. Alcaraz is on his knees there, trying to get to that one. Break point saved. Some angles played in that rally. Using every corner of the court. Tommy Paul again showing his speed. Getting to most of these drop shots by Carlos. Gets a first serve here. Deuce number 3. Oh, Carlos Alcaraz with a shout in frustration as he misses that backhand wide. Advantage Paul. Yeah, we've got Rebecca there serving at 5-6. It's got to a deciding tiebreak. What a match that's been as well. Rebecca and Goff. So a point here to close up the game for Tommy Paul. It's a great forward from Alcaraz, but Tommy Paul gets there. Alcaraz at the net now. Tommy Paul. Oh, Tommy Paul makes it. Alcaraz nets the volley, and it is a hold of serve from Tommy Paul. 1-0.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Yeah, wow, that was a vital hold for Paul, you feel. But this match could go either way. Alcaraz needs to hold his serve here. Oh, Bautista Agut is up now, a set and a break on Jensen Brooksby. Been good for Roberto. Alcaraz with his first service game of this third deciding set. Oh, it just clips the net there, but it goes over. Tommy Paul now with the forehand. Forehand from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul with the backhand. Oh, it's a beautiful backhand from Tommy Paul. And it's love 15. Yeah, Tommy Paul, sorry, not Tommy Paul, like you say, Bautista Agut schooling Brooksby. Yeah, he took a medical time out to Brooksby towards the end of that first set, and I don't think he's won a game since. Not entirely sure what's going on, but looks like a Bautista Agut win there. Misses the serve down the tee, does Alcaraz. Swiatek up a set and a break now on Tomljanovic. Second serve, great return from Paul. Now he's at the net. Alcaraz. Oh, it's just gone wide from Tommy Paul. That's unlucky. 15 all. I think it is, Gary. I don't think I'm getting to bed tonight, to be honest. I think they're going to keep playing for forever. But yeah, fair play to Tommy Paul, to be honest. He's made a match out of this from 4-1 down in that second set. 2 hours and 40 minutes on the clock. Crazy stuff. We still got a whole set of tennis to play. Yeah, Sam, sorry about that. It's my Spanish coming in. I can't help it. I speak Spanish from Spain rather than from Latin America, so I'm conditioned to say Alcaraz instead of Alcaraz. I can't help it. It's the way I say it. So 15 all. Good forehand cross court there from Carlos. Oh, it's gone long from Tommy Paul. Not sure if that shout there was a vamos from Alcaraz or if it was just a shout of anger from Tommy Paul, but either way, point goes to Alcaraz, 13-15. Oh, we have got a third set breaker with Goff and Rybakina. Oh, I will be definitely keeping you up to date on that score. One point apiece so far in that tiebreak. 30-15. Good first serve, good return. Another forehand cross court. Backhand from Tommy Paul. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Tommy Paul goes long. 40-15. What a match this is turning out to be. Let's see what the score is over in that tiebreak. Still 1 point apiece there. Oh, Alison Risk is up a break now in the deciding set against Ostapenko. So 2 points here to close out the game for Alcaraz. Doesn't quite get the servo wide. Sorry if you can hear that. That is the ice cream van going by. Oh, let's block this content. Don't have time for that. So 2 points to close out the game here. Oh, it's a great shot there from Tommy Paul. A little shake of the racket there as well. 40-30. Yeah, to be honest, Tommy he's holding his own. He is playing really well, Gary. And I just think there've been a couple, and especially in that second set tiebreak, there were just unforced errors from both men. And yeah, to be honest, I think Alcaraz had a dip, but Tommy Paul took advantage of that and played really well. So, I'd love to see them both play their best at the same time. Oh, thanks for that, Gary. And I'm saying Kudermetova now every time. So I've learned my lesson there. Oh, good save there from Alcaraz. He does get on the board in the third set. Excuse me. It is 1 game apiece. Alcaraz holds on.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
So that tiebreak with Rybakina and Goff, it is 3 points to 2 to Rybakina on serve, I believe. I'll let you know who comes through that one. Oh no, it's actually a mini break for Rybakina at 3-2. Rybakina serving at 3-2. Love 15 here. He's already close to it, Sean, to be honest. I mean, but yeah, he is, and he's absolutely going to be. He's just too good, this kid. He is too good. Oh, just misses that backhand. 15 all. Let's see him checking that tiebreak again. Oh, Goff's got the mini break back. It's 3 points apiece. Oh, Tomljanovic just broken Iga Swiatek. They're back on serve in the second set. There you go. 2 games all. Oh, it's a great serve from Tommy Paul out wide. 30-15. Is my Spanish name Meganos? No, I don't think so. What would be my Spanish name? Meganita? Don't know. Meganos, I think, sounds more like Greek, doesn't it? Oh, what's happening here? There's some noise coming from somewhere. Not entirely sure what that was. Don't think the umpire's sure either. He's looking very confused. I think he's saying play on here. Oh, it's a big serve from Tommy Paul, 40-15. Oh, Jensen Brutsby's got the break back against Bautista Agut on serve in the second set. And that's the first serve. This Tommy Paul. How's this tiebreak going over in Toronto? It is 4-3 Coco Gauff. Oh, it's a lovely backhand cross court there from Carlos. 40-30. Yeah, I'm going to go with Meganita as well, I think. Lovely backhand there from Carlos. So the scoreboard there is oh well, it was just wrong there, and now it's gone to 2-1. So I'm assuming Tom Paul has just won this point here, and he has with a big one too. So it is 2-1. Tommy Paul, we're all on serve in this third and deciding set, but it is Tommy Paul who leads.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
So while we're at the change of ends, I'm just gonna have a look at this this tiebreak between Gauff and Rybakina. So Gauff has got the mini break. She is serving now at 5 points to 3. Let's see if she can bring up a match point here, Coco Gauff. This would be a heck of a win for Gauff. She had match points in that second set. And she's just served a very good serve to bring up 3 more match points for Coco Gauff. So let's see if she can close this one out here, because we're still at the change of ends for the Paul Alcaraz match. But it's 3 more match points. She's had 4 already, Coco Gauff. Match point number 5 on the serve of Rybakina here. 3-6 Rybakina. Is Gauff going to get through this one? Big serve from Rybakina. The backhand return from Gauff. Rybakina's wide. Coco Gauff eventually gets it done. She points to her head. Coco Gauff needs 3 sets and 2 tiebreaks. Eventually takes out the Wimbledon champion Elena Rybakina. Coco Gauff is through to the round of 16. What a win that is. She needed 5 match points to do it, but she has done it. Great win there for Coco Gauff. And we're ready to get play back underway here with Alcaraz serving at 1-2. Just waiting for someone in the crowd to sit down. Let's see what else is going on while we're waiting for these people in the crowd. Bautista Agut's got the break back. He's serving at 3-1, an upper set to love on Jensen Brooksby. This is good here from Alcaraz. Good defense, though, from Brooksby. From Paul, different American, and produces the error from Alcaraz, love 15. Let's see, Swiatek is back ahead against Ayla Tomljanovic. She has the break back. 3-2 she is serving. If you are watching along, by the way, please hit that like button. Really would help us out. Let's get to 150 if we can. Oh, Alcaraz finding some great depth here, but Tommy Paul making him hit that extra ball, and Alcaraz produces the error from Alcaraz. It's love 30. Sean, I have to see Tommy Paul versus Sinner, said no one ever. Hey, don't knock my Yannick Sinner. I love Yannick Sinner. I think he's great, but yeah, it's probably not the tastiest matchup. Thanks for that, Ronan. Yeah, my name is Welsh. I am Welsh, so it's not surprising. But yeah, I suppose I speak Welsh, but I speak Spanish as well. So I guess Megan is my Welsh name and Meganita is my Spanish name. $15.30 for Alcaraz, avoids the love 40 hole. Manarino is doing very well against Sinner, actually. He's taken the opening set 6-2 there as Manarino. It's somewhat surprising, given the Sinner's recent title run to the UBAG trophy, defeated Alcaraz in the 3 sets there. So 50-30 Alcaraz. Tommy Paul is fighting it again, finding the shots here. He's making Alcaraz hit one more ball. Alcaraz, just clears the net there. Tommy Paul goes cross-court. Big cross-court from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul somehow with the defense again. Alcaraz now with the backhand on the middle of the court. Tommy Paul with the forehand. Cross-court forehand from Alcaraz. Tommy Paul goes back cross-court. Alcaraz makes the error, and it's 15-40. We have 2 break points here for Tommy Paul. Just getting every ball back, Paul, there, and eventually producing the error. Yes, she is. Catherine Zeta-Jones is a legend, and she is worshipped here. Not entirely sure if that's Alcaraz, come on, or Alcaraz, what are you doing? Or but yeah, what is happening here? What is happening? 2 break points here for Tommy Paul. What a match he's played, the American here. Oh, but he slices it back and into the net. He's down on his knees, Tommy Paul. 30-40. Yeah, I wish I could have been watching that. I've got a stream of it going on my laptop in the background, but I can't watch it at the same time. But yeah, by the looks of the scoreline, it was unbelievable for Coco. So another break point here for Tommy Paul. Backhand slice from Carlos. Cross-court backhand from Tommy Paul. Carlos with the inside out forehand. Tommy Paul goes cross-court. Big forehand. Oh, it's out. It's gone long from Alcaraz. And we have the first break of this third and deciding set. And it goes the way of Tommy Paul. He leads now by 3-1.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So Tommy Paul serving with the break at 3-1. Tommy Paul with a big forehand cross-court. That is huge. 15-love. Leslie, I'm not able to see the match of Sinner actually playing badly. I wasn't sure if it was Sinner playing badly or Manarino just playing lights out. But hopefully everything is okay there with Yannick Sinner, because that is a surprising scoreline for him. What we all want to see is Paul versus Manarino. Can you believe it if we get that instead? Oh, yes, Carlos, 15 all. Todd, I believe Cici Bellis actually retired. She was I feel like I'm making this up now. Did I make this up? I think she retired. Because of injury. She decided that she was gonna step away from the game. She has, yeah. I'm sure. I read this a few months ago. I think. Yeah, she's just 23 years of age, but yeah, she retired. Announced the retirement. Let me see when this was actually, because I can remember reading about this. Yeah, it was actually at the beginning of the year. She announced her retirement after struggling with injury and making no kind of improvements on her. She had an arm injury, I think it was. Announced her retirement. 40-15 here. Can Tommy Paul consolidate the break of serve? Just seeing this from Gary. Yeah, PCB, like the way he beat Berrettini yesterday was ridiculous. And he's just thrashed Holger Rune now there as well. And yeah, that match. And he's a two-time Grand Slam semi-finalist, is Carreño Busta. And he was leading that match. And as you said, at the US Open where Novak was defaulted, PCB was well ahead. So he could be a threat. I think, he's made the semi-finals there before. Oh, Carlos isn't done yet. 40-30. Yeah, Cici Bellis is a young American player. She's just 23 years of age, but it's really promising young player. But was just plagued by injury and eventually announced her retirement early this year. 146 kilometers an hour winner speed there from Carlos Alcaraz. That's a good serve. He took the pace off it. Oh, he came in from for the serve and volley, but Carlos Alcaraz with a really good return there. We're at juice. So, my accent is actually Welsh. So I am from a town just outside of Cardiff in the south of Wales, but I'm currently in Manchester. So I've been living in Dublin as well. I've just moved back to the UK from Dublin, so I'm not entirely sure if my accent's a bit of a mix of everywhere I've been, but it is Welsh. Oh, Tommy Paul with a lovely cross-court angle there, and he's got the advantage. It's a good return of serve, but yeah, the open court's playing. He just found the corner of the court there. We get to see on the replay. That was just about in. It is advantage Paul here. Oh, it's another really good one too. Carlos with the defense, but Tommy Paul is at the net, puts the volley away, and he consolidates the break of serve, and he leads 4-1 now in this third and deciding set.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
So it's Tommy Paul now with the advantage. If you remember, Carlos Alcaraz was up 4-1 in that second set, and Tommy Paul got it back on serve and then broke for 5-4. Alcaraz broke back, and eventually we went to a tiebreak. So it's not over yet, as we saw in that second set. But Tommy Paul, he is close to the biggest win of his career. Second seed. What is Alcaraz? Is he 5 or 4 in the world? I think he's 4 now. Yeah, Alcaraz 4 in the world. So this would be the biggest win of Tommy Paul's career. All right, let's see what else is going on while we are at the change of ends. So Bautista Agut is up a set and 4-1 on Jenson Brooksby. So it looks like the Spaniard it was gonna be another win for another Spaniard after PCB got that good win, although not looking so good on this court. Got Manarino after taking the first set against Yannick Sinner, now on serve in the second. Iga Swiatek is serving for the match over in Toronto against Ajla Tomljanovic, 6-1 and now 5-2 up. All on serve in the deciding set between Yelena Ostapenko and Alison Risk. And Jessica Bagula up a set and a break on Asia Mohammed. But here we go. Alcaraz serving at 1-4. Work to do here. That's a good serve. Netted the return. And it is 15-love. Yeah. Alcaraz has Paul right where he wants him. He's coming for the comeback now, isn't he? He does this on purpose, Alcaraz. He can't win in easy fashion. We're close to 150 likes. If you are watching and you haven't liked already, please hit that button. Let's help us get to 150. That's another really good serve from Alcaraz. 30-love. If you get an easy service hold here, that might just put him back in it. Four aces each in this match. 30-love, Carlos. That's another really good serve. And the return is long from Paul. This is a great service game from Carlos. Where was this early on in this set or even in that second set? So 40-love. See, as Iga Swiatek taking that set. 2 points away the match is Iga Swiatek. I'll let you know if she does close that one out. Another really good first serve. And a beautiful forehand to follow it up. It's a game to love for Carlos Alcaraz. It is 4-2.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Tommy Paul still with the break advantage here, serving at 4-2. Good first serve, back and return. Another forehand from Tommy Paul. Oh, it's just gone long. Love 15. RBA serving for the match against Bratsby. Yeah, he's not one of my favourites, Brooksby, after some of his behaviour on court. But yeah, 5-1 up in the second set is Bautista Agut. Second serve here for Paul. Alcaraz with the backhand return on the stretch. Is that in from Paul? I think it has. That was out all the way until it was in. Let's see this again on the replay. How did that land in? Forehand right into the corner. Just on the corner of the court. Tommy Paul, that was literally 99% out. But it's 15-all. Second serve, Paul. Oh, it's a double fault. 15-30. Iga Swiatek has won. The prediction king got it wrong this time. Although she did get her serve broken once, did Swiatek. But it's a straightforward win for the world number one in the end. 6-1, 6-2 over Ayla Tomljanovic. Swiatek through to the round of 16 in Toronto. $15.30. Forehand return is a good one from Alcaraz. Oh, but he makes the mistake on the next shot, and he can't believe it. Puts his head in his hands. It is 30-all. That should have been 15-40. Yeah, Tomljanovic. If she was French, this would have been a different story. That's a good serve from Paul. Return is just wide there from Alcaraz. It's 40-30. Paul is gonna, well, it's looking like he might get the win of his life here. Bautista Agut has gotten the win against Jensen Brooksby over on court number 9, 7-5, 6-1. Good win there for Roberto Bautista Agut through to the round of 16 as well. Second serve, Paul, back and return from Alcaraz. Oh, it's great depth there from Paul. Alcaraz gets it back. Paul again down in that forehand wing. Alcaraz with the backhand now cross court. Paul with the backhand cross court. Slice here from Alcaraz. Paul goes for the forehand. Cross court backhand from Alcaraz. This is a good rally. Drop shot from Alcaraz doesn't work. Tommy Paul is a game away from the biggest win of his life. He leads 5-2.
Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul.
Sorry, we're just getting a clip here of Iga Świątek taking out Ayla Tomljanovic in straight sets. So it's a great win there for Iga Świątek. Obviously, she's won so many titles on the hard court this year as Iga. Already got one slam to her name this year. Can she add the US Open to her repertoire? Oh wow! I hadn't seen that. Harmony Tan got a wild card for the US Open. If she draws Serena Williams, I will be having words with the tournament. I will be writing a strongly worded letter if Harmony Tan draws Serena Williams. Absolutely not. Let's see what else is going on. We have Sinner Manarino on serve in the second set. Manarino took the first, 6-2. We have Haddad Maia and Fernandez about to get underway. We've also got Halep and Zhang just gotten underway as well in Toronto. Pegula are setting a break up. And Ostapenko and Alison Risk in a third deciding set on serve. But a break point for Alison Risk, actually. So Alcaraz serving to stay in the match against Tommy Paul, the second seed Alcaraz. That's great play at the net there from the Spaniard, 15 love. I honestly don't think I've ever seen Harmony Tan on a hard court. I don't even know if I'd seen Harmony Tan play before Wimbledon. Like I'd heard her name. I'd seen her in draws, of course. I knew who she was, but I don't think I'd ever actually seen her play a full match. So I really don't know, to be honest. That's a good question. Yeah, go on. Hit the like button, everybody. Let's get to 200 or at least 150 if we can. But yeah, go on. Dream big, 200. Thanks, everybody who has hit that like button already. Subscribe if you're new as well. We'll have loads of really good matches for you in the run-up to the US Open. Oh, it's a double fault from Alcaraz, 15 all. That's his third of the match. 2 for Tommy Paul. Oh, sorry, no, that's his fourth of the match. Yeah, 4 double faults for Alcaraz. In trouble here. Tommy Paul is very, very close to the win. Did not look likely after that second set. Went 5-1 up, did Alcaraz. Now look where we are. Second serve. Backhand return from Paul. Paul is at the net. Carlos tries for the lob, but it doesn't go over the head of Paul. Paul easily puts the volley away. It's 15-30, and now he's 2 points away. You would think, I mean, he might be tired, but he seems like he never gets tired, does Carlos. I mean, he is 19, of course, and he seems to have boundless energy, but if he keeps playing these really, really long matches and, he's going to get tired eventually. He's going to take it out of him, especially if he wants to go deep in tournaments. I think he needs to learn how to win efficiently, does Carlos. Second serve here again. Still 2 points away is Tommy Paul. Second serve, backhand return from Paul. Forehand from Alcaraz. Forehand cross-court from Paul. Alcaraz with the cross-court. Paul manages to get it back. It's a short ball. Alcaraz makes the error. It's gone wide, and it is match point this time for Tommy Paul. Alcaraz has had match point, and now Tommy Paul has 2. Match point. 2 match points for Tommy Paul for the biggest win of his career. Tommy Paul for a huge win. Has a second serve to look at as well. Did not see this coming. Second serve, forehand from Tommy Paul. Forehand from Alcaraz. Backhand cross-court from Paul. Forehand cross-court from Alcaraz. Backhand from Paul. Big forehand from Alcaraz. Cross-court backhand from Paul. Oh, this is a good rally here. Forehand from Alcaraz. Now it's a short ball. Paul doesn't really do much with it. Alcaraz gets it deep. Paul with the backhand. Down the line goes Alcaraz. Forehand back down the line goes Paul. Cross-court goes Alcaraz. Backhand slice from Paul. Alcaraz with the forehand. Backhand cross-court from Paul. Now a slice from Alcaraz. What a rally this is. And it goes on. Eventually, the mistake from Tommy Paul. 1 match point saved. It is 30-40. It is still, though, a match point for Tommy Paul. I'm not sure, Gary. I think when you see somebody win the way he has been winning this year, it's easy to to kind of put him up there. And he's great. He's a ridiculous talent as Alcaraz. There's absolutely no denying that. But because he wins so well, like he beat Rafa and Novak back to back. When they do lose, it seems even worse. It makes them seem immortal in a way, but it is natural. It's just because we've gotten so used to them winning. Oh, was that in from Alcaraz? It was. We go on. Alcaraz is playing with the lines here. Is this going to land in from Paul? Yes, it does. Alcaraz with the forehand. Backhand from Paul. Alcaraz down the middle of the court. Backhand slice from Paul. Alcaraz with the forehand into the corner. Paul goes down the line. Cross court from Alcaraz is way too good. What a shot from Alcaraz. And he saves another match point. It is deuce. What a rally that was. 2 match points saved. This is crazy. What a match this has been. 3 hours and 11 minutes. Still not over. 147 kilometers an hour, excuse me, winner there from Carlitos. Good first serve this time. Manages to get the return back in play. Oh, but it's long from Alcaraz, and it is another match point for Tommy Paul.
Match point.
Match point. Tommy Paul, once again. Both players have had match points. Tommy Paul has got a third here. Alcaraz, can he hang on? Finds a first serve. Backhand return from Paul. Backhand cross court from Alcaraz. Backhand down the middle from Paul. Drop shot from Alcaraz. Paul gets there. Alcaraz with the passing shot. It's another match point saved. What a point on match point from Carlos Alcaraz. We're back at deuce. This is crazy stuff here. It's a nice, lovely drop shot there. Tommy Paul gets to it and puts it back down the line. Lovely. Oh, we're almost at 150. Go on. Everybody like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. I know you like the video. I know you're enjoying the commentary. That's why you're still here. Go on, hit the like button. Deuce. Oh, it's a good return of serve from Tommy Paul. Oh, and a lovely cross court there, and it's another match point for Tommy Paul. He has the advantage once again.
Match point.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Olivia, because we are as well. This is a ridiculous match. 3 hours and 14 minutes on the clock here. We have match point number 4 for Tommy Paul. What can he do here? Alcaraz finds a first serve, forehand return. Oh, what a forehand from Alcaraz, playing with the lines. That was so tight, and that was so brave as well. He saves another match point. He went big, and it paid off. Deuce. Finish this bloody match already. I know there's so many good matches on today. This is actually an 8-minute game, this one. Serving to stay in the match. This has been a lengthy encounter. Second serve for Alcaraz at deuce. He's not out of trouble yet. Second serve is a brave second serve. Tommy Paul now with the backhand. Cross-cut from Alcaraz. Forehand cross-cut from Tommy Paul. We're going cross-cut to cross-cut forehand here. And then Tommy Paul with the error. Goes long. And it's advantage Carlos. Yeah, I agree. In particular, the women's draws, as we mentioned, some really good first round. Pliskova, Anisimova, are back in a Goff. We've got Jabeur and Zhang later. We had Kanepi against Osaka in the previous round. Now we've got Kanepi against Muguruza. We had Andrescu Kasakina. We've got Bencic Williams. And this is all before the round of 16. Yeah, maybe the new shoes has made Carlos play worse here. Who knows? He broke his shoes at a previous point, if you remember. So he has the advantage here. And he does close the game out as Alcaraz. He hangs in. But Tommy Paul will serve for the match at 5-3 in the deciding set. But it's Alcaraz who hangs on.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
Everything. I love Tommy Paul's shoes. Any idea what brand it is? Well, his t-shirt he's wearing is a New Balance. I'm not sure if the shoes are the same. I can't quite see, but the kit he has is a New Balance logo. So I would assume it is New Balance. So Paul serving for it for the match at 5-3. This is another lengthy rally to get this game underway again. Oh, finding the lines there, Tommy Paul. We're in a backhand cross-court rally here. Oh, and Alcaraz nets the final backhand. And he'll be frustrated with that miss there. It's 15 love. Oh, Todd say hold or lose for Paul. Yeah, if Alcaraz were to break back here, you'd have to give him the advantage. But he's 3 points away, Paul. He's had how many match points so far already? Let's see if he can close it out on his own serve this time. Oh, what a cross-court from Tommy Paul. And then into the open court. Alcaraz, though, what a rally this is. That point looked to be done for Tommy Paul. And Alcaraz somehow finding some magic again. It's 15 all. How is this match still going on? It's 15 all. Tommy Paul serving for it in the decider. 5-3. Yeah, a lot of wasted chances. He's had, I think it's 5 match points he's had, Tommy Paul. Maybe not 5. It's close to it. Both players have had match points. Alcaraz had a match point in that second set tiebreak as well. Oh, just wide on the serve from Tommy Paul. Thought that was an ace. Yeah, maybe he is having a post-Wimbledon slump. They've always got to have a slump at some point. They can't keep that form up forever, can they? Oh, Alcaraz with a beautiful passing shot. Tommy Paul gets a racket on it, but it is too good from Carlos. It's 15-30. Oh, almost at 150 likes. If you are watching, please hit that like button because every like really does help the channel. Honestly, it would mean a lot. Thank you if you have hit that button already. Let's get to 150 if we can. So 15-30, Tommy Paul serving for the match. Can he close it out? Oh, that's a good play there from Tommy Paul. It's 30 all. There's 2 points now. JC's rooting for Paul. Most of you predicted an Alcaraz win at the beginning of this. I did too. Paul looking to turn the tables. Here we go, finds the first serve now with the cross court to follow it up. Goes down the line with the inside out forward. Alcaraz gets the big cross court from Paul. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed the cross court as Tommy Paul, and it is a break point for Carlos Alcaraz. What a match this is. How did he find that angle, Alcaraz? That was out by the smallest of margins. It's break point here for Carlos. Oh, but a big serve down the tee. Snuffs that out quickly in his deuce. That serve has got him out of trouble a couple of times in this match for Tommy Paul. Yeah, you've got two Canadians doing really well. Andreescu with that really good win against Kasatkina in the previous round, and Fernandez coming through a tough one as well. So they'll both play on the centre court today. Oh, Alcaraz has just gone wide. It's just wide on the forehand. That is match point again for Tommy Paul.
Match point.
It is another match point for Tommy Paul. Match point number 5. Oh, it's a big serve down the tee. Follows it up with a big cross court. And the volley at the net. He wins. He's done it. Tommy Paul has taken out the top seed in 3 sets in 3 hours and 21 minutes. That was a lovely moment at the net between the two guys there as well. But what a huge win for Tommy Paul. He was a set and 4-1 down. He was a set and 4-1 down, and he has come back to win it 6-7, 7-6, 6-3 in almost 3.5 hours. I've been doing overtime here. But it is Tommy Paul who gets the biggest win of his career. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this one. We're almost at 150 likes. But yeah, we hit 100 anyway. We got the 100 likes button out. So thanks if you have liked the video. Subscribe if you are new. We will be bringing you a lot more matches for the Canadian Open throughout the week and in the run-up to the US Open as well. But it is Tommy Paul who gets the win in 3 sets. Thank you for watching, everybody. And I will catch you all on the next stream.